What's up?
Yo,
What's
yo,
up,
yo.
everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the crossover here again on another Wednesday afternoon. Just here once again to talk sports. We got True the King, Hollywood Herm, and Ace 30 with us today on the panel. True the King, how are you this
Nothing
Wednesday?
much chilling. Nothing much chilling, man. Chilling. I can't complain. Can't complain, man. Let's get ready for a great show.
Right, Hollywood Herm, Ace 30. What's up with y'all on this afternoon?
Man, salute to everybody, man. Hey, I'm trying to get back in shape, man. I really just got through working out, so I'm trying to get back in ball shape, man.
Okay.
No,
Go back when you
her.
average 5 points a game. You try to go back when you would average 5 points a game back in the
That man said you had says yeah, Skip Bayless stat line. But
No, that
yeah.
was better. That was better. That was better.
Oh yeah, my fault. You doubled his points, huh? My bad. Uh, salute
I ain't
everybody,
no
man.
single digit score. I know that. I don't do what
Yeah.
Bronny James do.
Oh,
Oh, that's
Wow,
cold, man.
that's
That's
cool.
cold.
I don't do what Bronny do, man. I don't go 2 for 9. I don't do that, man.
But what's up to everybody in the chat? Y'all let us know how y'all are doing on this afternoon in the chat. But today we got some news in regards to the NBA community for the Olympics. Team USA announced that Kawhi Leonard and them have basically agreed to part ways. Despite Kawhi having strong practices and Kawhi feeling ready to compete. And this was stated by a staff member on the Team USA coaching staff. Um, yeah, True the King, Hollywood Herm, Ace 30. What are y'all thoughts on Kawhi and Team USA agreeing to part ways?
hey, her probably gonna go last on. I think her because her got a lot to say on this. You know what I mean? I'll start this off. See, I don't like this stuff, man, because like you just wasting time, man. You wasting time because like here's the thing. Steve, if the Clippers already had concerns about him playing because of the injury history and things of that nature, why you let him do all that and then getting the fans? Mind you, people are fans. People are real fans out there of USA, like this international basketball. You know what I mean? So you getting the fans' hopes up, and then it's like if you already had concerns, why waste people's time? And then Kawhi, you understand that this was a possibility they may do this. That's part of it too. But that being said, I understand where Steve Ballmer coming from. Because listen, hey, I understand you want to represent your country, which we can never fault. One thing that about that, I mean, Kawhi, if you want to represent his country, I ain't mad at that. You know what I mean? That's cool. But Steve Ballmer, like, bro, we need you. Listen, we investing in you. We won't listen. You ain't getting that much money playing the Olympics compared to what we get you. You know what I mean? They ain't give you no max contract. You know what I mean? And give you, we need you to help win us a championship. We spend all these money, we in the tax apron, all this stuff, and ever for one reason because of you, because we invested in you, and we trying to compete and win. We don't need you possibly getting hurt in the Olympics. So let's be real. Kawhi, with his injury history, he gets hurt. He out for months. He can't start the season. You don't got Paul George no more, and you just got. I mean, hey, so the Clippers, hey, they did. I mean, what he had to do when it comes to the end of the day. I hate to kind of say it this way, but it was. I mean, Kawhi is an investment for the Clippers. I mean, especially now when Paul George is going. So, hey, man, I'm not surprised, but it also is like, why are we wasting people's time? Or put somebody on the team that you know what I mean that's ready to go.
Ace 30. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, I had to agree with you for the most part, not for everything, but like for the most part, like not surprised, unfortunately, due to like Kawhi's injury history. But I respect his dedication to try to represent for his country, to try to compete for Olympic gold, because a lot of people don't know Kawhi has never ever been on an Olympic team. I don't think he's been on the FIBA team. So, so for him to try, like, is more so show his competitive side, but we're not surprised. Like, that's one of the major concerns of when we saw this first team assemble is what is Kawhi going to last? Is Embiid going to last? And the fact that His replacement has always been announced, who was a good player. We about to get to that soon. But I'm not surprised. But if anything, I just hope Kawhi, as a basketball fan, as an NBA fan, I just hope Kawhi just fully recovers so that way he's right and good for the regular season.
Either way, her.
It was selfish of him in the first place for even trying to attempt to play in the Olympics, knowing that you let your team down in the first round by not playing. You had knee inflammation. Knee inflammation don't disappear. Knee inflammation, for the most part, happens all the time when you up in age and when you played in the NBA for a Pacific time. And then he has a history of knee problems, so he's gonna deal with that knee inflammation for the rest of his career. So, end of the day, it was selfish on his end for trying to do it. But with the Clippers, they did right. Yeah, you paying this man all this money, paying him over 50 million a year. You better make sure he's healthy coming into that new arena. You done sacrifice everything for him. You done risk your whole future for Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard and PG end up becoming the worst duo of all time in the midst of all this. Man, look, they did right to pull this man from the Olympic roster. I don't blame the Clippers. The Clippers shouldn't even let him even announce that he was going to play. And Kawhi Leonard, you disrespecting guys like a Jalen Brown that was more deserving. You took his spot, even though he's still getting disrespected as we speak. But you took spots from him. You took a spot from a guy, Kyrie Irving, that's ready for overseas competition and that got the game for it. End of the day, Kawhi Leonard, man, you haven't been available for your team. You haven't been consistent since you've been a Clipper. And end of the day, Kawhi Leonard, you didn't deserve to be on this damn roster. You didn't deserve it. You didn't deserve to be an Olympian. I don't care you haven't won a gold medal. So what? If you've been healthy, if you would have been committed to the game, because you even admitted yourself, you took shortcuts for the Clippers, for as load managing and stuff like that. So what gives you the right to deserve to play over guys like a Jalen Brown that's hell Eastern Conference Finals MVP, Finals MVP on top of that, arguably the best shooting guard in the NBA right now. Why he can't get a look and be on an Olympic roster? But instead, your selfish ass, we look at they judge you off your past and they put you on the roster, man. Good job, Clippers. That's the best move y'all did all season. Best move y'all actually did in the last 5 years. Man, do not let that man play. It was a travesty that they let him play that they was going to let him play in the first place. Kawhi Leonard didn't deserve a spot on the roster, man. Most man underachieving superstar of all time. Didn't deserve it, man.
I
Dang.
I agree with the aspect of saying that due to Kawhi's history, involving injuries and whatnot, of course, like the Clippers plan is to make sure that he's in shape. But we heard from the people, the staff sat there and said he had strong practices, he felt ready, and all this. And it's not like Kawhi had a terrible season. I mean, he got hurt towards the end of the season, but then again, like he made an all NBA team. Like it to say he didn't deserve it, I think y'all heard because you said he didn't deserve it.
He
It's a
didn't.
big read. That's a big read.
He
Kawhi,
deserved he deserved it over Jalen Brown.
I'll say this. I mean
Yeah.
about that.
I
I'll
think
say I'll say this about the deserve thing because in the day, I mean, Kawhi didn't put himself on his team. He got selected. Now,
Yeah, that's another thing too.
now that being said, too, Grant Hill is he's the team committee. He's the guy that make the decisions on the coaching and what I mean the players. So put him under fire, Herm. And I'm like he the one who selected this team, and you know,
Well,
um,
Grant Hill
'cause that's the
can
thing.
wait.
The one thing about wasting time. It's like my whole thing is like, bro, like, cause here's the thing too, though. He could have been picked a guy like Jalen Brown when it was time to do so, but you went up there and picked a guy like Kawhi Leonard, and now it's like we can get into it a little bit later about that, like the Jalen Brown situation, but people make plans and stuff. Mind you, months ago they got selected months ago, right
Mm.
before the playoffs started. So or during the play, whatever, right? So they get so whatever they getting all the we saw the videos of Grant Hill or whatever going there taking pictures, giving the jerseys out, whatever case may be. Soon as Jaylen Brown be like, "Damn, I got snubbed." Guess what? Somebody's doing. You gonna make plans. You gonna
Yeah.
probably have your plans set up and things of that nature. And um now and then now it's like you know what I mean. It's like I think that we can get to that tweet as you saw that Jaylen Brown tweet. He had done that emoji. Said he could that was off the Kawhi Leonard. See, hey, you gonna pick that dude when I was available. Cause I don't think he would. That wasn't for no Derek White. I think he. I mean, that's his guy. You know what I mean? He cool with Derek
Yeah.
White be on the
That was
team,
for strictly
but
Kawhi
but
Leonard.
now but now you asking me to stop what I'm doing when I was already available. I already told y'all months ago would love to play on this team, but you selected Kawhi Leonard anyway. I already got my plan. I think Brad. I think Jalen Brown right now on Fashion Week right now. I think he was before that like a couple days ago. He was at Saudi Arabia at the Mecca. You know what I mean? Doing the I don't want to mispronounce it, but the religion reasons and things of that nature, right? I don't want to pronounce the event, whatever. So it's like you get what I'm saying. You asking somebody to drop what they doing per se when you could have been pick me anyway. So it's like I mean, like hey, that's what they get. That's what a team USA Grant Hill and them get. You know what I mean? Because we all come on, man. Kawhi, we know and that's the thing too. They ain't taking account that these teams can recall these players back. Why? That's not a like. That's not in the like a conversation. I'm not like I said. It's not surprising at all that Steve Ballmer did this. Hold up, dog. Yo, you the only listen. Hey, you are valuable to this team. We can't afford you to get hurt more than ever.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
that from the injury.
yeah. Go ahead, bro.
No, you go ahead, Sturdy.
No, I was just going to end it off with this. There's a difference between us expecting something like this versus he don't deserve it. Like I'll be honest with y'all. Like y'all know how we do as Americans. When it's time to show up, we gonna show up and show out. And why not try to get some of the best talent that we have in America? Like believe it or not, injury prone, not injury prone. Kawhi is the top 10 American player that we have in this game today. So why not try to like if I like saying like that's the beauty of the thing too. Like if he is injured, which he is, if he does get pulled out, which he did, then we have replacements for him. Period. So to me, it wasn't no. It was to me it was a low risk, high reward when you included Kawhi on the Olympic team, and he was more deserving of making it. Now, if anything, I'll lean on your boy Mario, um, Kyrie, which is the tryouts. Part of the tryouts of having the tryouts is not only the deducing of what talent is going to make the team, it's also to prevent things like this. So if there was tryout, there'd be a more extensive process to break down who are the more healthier guys, who are the and also who the guys that fit better. But because this is one of the first Olympic teams that they instead of one of the few Olympic teams that was since we participated in 1992 involving the pros that we just went for a selection than opposed to a tryout. So that these are one of the side effects of that. So, but at the end of the day, there's a good replacement for him. The guy just been announced, and we know who that is.
Well, Sturdy, I feel you on that take, man. But end of the day, Kawhi Leonard is not a top 10 player in the NBA, man. Even when he was healthy this year, I did
No, I
not
said
consider him
American.
top.
I said American player. I said
Top
American.
10 American player. Yeah, that's different. But
Yeah, you know
Kawhi
what I'm
Leonard.
saying? We in the Olympics.
Yeah, but Kawhi Leonard, I don't think he's a better basketball player than a Jalen Brown right now. I think Kyrie Irving is a better basketball player than Kawhi Leonard right now. So, end of the day, those two guys right there that you could have had on your roster, those two guys go bring it. They could play on both ends, especially Jalen Brown, what he showcased in the finals of how he was holding Luka 94 feet. We ain't seen Kawhi Leonard play defense like this since San Antonio, basically. Man, look, at the end of the day, they were just rewarding for his past, which was a mistake. Grant Hill, because he was injury prone, he probably feels sorry for Kawhi because he
mm,
went through the same thing in his career. Because Grant Hill could have been, he was supposed to take over after Michael Jordan, basically. That's what everybody thought. So he was an injury-prone player. So that's why I guess he sympathized with Kawhi
Oh yeah,
and
that
chose
was it.
Kawhi.
Her. Oh man, I
That's what
feel
it
your
is,
pain, man. I
Drew.
want you to
That's a
be
good
part of
point.
history.
That's what it
Oh
is.
Man,
man.
man, y'all,
Right here can't
Oh,
y'all,
relate,
boy.
man.
he
Right here
cooking.
can't
Herm
relate, man.
cooking. Herm
Right here can't
cooking.
relate, man.
Hey man,
Yo,
I got that same cast. I got that same cast. Oh snap! I got that same ankle brace.
Hey, but
Oh,
the
they
only
changed it back in the day. Back in the day, it used to be low. They got it's more, more pad now though. But listen,
all right,
listen back.
we get it, we get it. Kawhi's injury prone. So what did Mario?
Oh
What did Team
man.
USA to resolve Kawhi being injury, man? Like what did they do?
Yes, Kawhi took that on the chin and respected the wishes of Team USA, and he obviously agreed to take his
He
time
got no
away from the
choice.
squad. And he really doesn't have a choice. But instead, they went and picked up a player who just won the NBA championship. They got Derek White, which is I think is a good replacement for Kawhi in terms of wanting to gain defense and things like that. There were obviously some other names that people threw out there. Some people feel like this is Kyrie's turn to get picked, and other players. But I think Derek White is probably was not. I ain't gonna say the best option, but was still a good option for Team USA to pick up. True the King, I know you're a Celtics fan. Are you happy to see Derek White get picked to be the replacement for Kawhi Leonard?
I mean, absolutely. Like I said before, he knows how to play. One thing about the Olympics teams, like it's not gonna be always superstar studded. It ain't gonna be like the Dream Team or maybe even the Dream Team Part 2 in '96, right? Where you have everybody's a star. After that point, I mean, well then, I mean, you're gonna have, especially in recent years, you're gonna have those quote unquote role guys, those glue guys on your team because they gonna know they understand their role. They're not, they're no ego. They're gonna come in. Hey, you want me to do this? Hey, you want me to? I take the 10. Oh, you want me to score this game? Hey, I can take only three, 5 shots this game. Or you want me to play defense or playmaking? What's Derek White can do? He's a very versatile guard and guard multiple positions. He has international FIBA experience that blame on his side. So um he got chemistry with Drew Holidays and the Tatum's already. So put that in the, I mean, and he's a glue guy. So it's like that's not a bad choice at all. I mean, at all especially if I mean we don't know if they add Jaylen Brown or not, because I do think Jaylen it's just two things. Political reasons why they didn't ask Jaylen Brown in the first place, or he just turned it down the second time ago because of what I said earlier about, bro, I already got things in plan. You already didn't select me when I should have been selected, or Phil should have been selected. I already made my plan set out. Cool, okay, cool. I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna drop everything for y'all, man. You know what I mean? I'm on a whole different country. I'm on a whole different continent. You know what I mean? I've been told y'all I want to play on this team, but
Yep.
y'all said, "Oh, we want an injury-prone Kawhi Leonard." Like, nah. Like, all right. Listen, shout out, hey, let my man Derek White get it. You know what I mean? He gonna do it. He up for it. You know what I mean? So, or possibly that could be the thing. Cause I mean, shout out Derek White. I ain't mad at all though. I mean, he fits perfectly with this team.
He does. Good defensive selection.
Man, that's a spectacle to come from the Celtics fan. I'm gonna keep it simple to you, Mario. I'm gonna keep it real with you, Mario. Derek White is not a bad pickup, but he's definitely nowhere near the best pickup. Like if it was up to me, I would have put you had multiple guys. You could have had you could have had Paulo Banchero. You could have had Jaylen Brown. You could even got with old man Jimmy Butler. Like when the thing is about fit, right? To me, if you're Team USA and we missing and one of our forwards is missing, why would I not replace him with a guy who's typically used to playing forwards as well? So to me, if it was up to me, Mario, Hearn, True, I'm replacing Kawhi with Paulo Banchero. And multiple reasons for that. Number one, not only he fits this team because he is a versatile, up and coming player himself. He can score, he can pass, he can rebound. But also, most importantly, it's about the next step. So not only Paulo Banchero is a great fit, but also he's young. So we all know when young teams come from the Olympics, they take another leap in their game. You know why? Because they're learning from other elite players. I get to see LeBron, Steph Curry, and KD work ethic. I can dissect their brain. I can talk to Spoelstra and Ty Lue, even Steve Kerr on different things to improve my game. And nevertheless, that would make guys improve better because of the preparation and the backstory knowledge and the camaraderie they build with that team. So I think Paulo would have been a better replacement, not just for the now, but also for the future, because guys like him, Ant, Halliburton, and Tatum, all those guys that are 25 and younger are only going to get better because they're going to be learning from the old veterans of this USA team. So I'm not saying Derek White. We all know Derek White's a good player, but to me, I think the better replacement would have been Paulo Banchero, if not for Jaylen Brown.
Okay, okay. I had to. I see where it started coming from though, because
My bad, Tatum 26, but he just turned 26 this year. But
yeah, I understand what Sturdy is saying, because we do got a threat in the Olympics what people don't realize, which is France to me, which we'll probably touch on that later on in show. And the one thing France got over us, they got the size, they got the length. Yes, Derek White to me. Oh, this is a great fit because he gonna do all the small things. It kind of remind you when we got Iggy in 2012. So he could kind of do those same things, and he's a better shooter than what Iggy was. And defensively, he's right there. So he could do those type of things. We know that. But I think when we go against that team, though, we do need more size, and probably Pablo could be that. But at the same time though, I'm glad that somebody got an opportunity though. We do need to see new faces. We do need to give other people opportunities that been through the grind, that's been playing hard, that's been giving out all night in and night out, and commit to the game of basketball, because that's what it's about. Unfortunately, with Kawhi Leonard, it's an argument. It's an argument with him being committed to the game of basketball. Derek White, we've seen him out there night in and night out for the most part, giving his all for the Celtics. Was one of the most important pieces on the Celtics as well, coming off that bench, holding it down, changing momentums of games when it's elite shooting and elite defense. So I mean, I'm glad he got the opportunity. I think it's good for the game. But I do see where Sturdy coming from, because I do think we do need, so we could have took the opportunity to add more size to the roster though. But I don't see nothing wrong with it though at all though.
Yeah, but at the same time, that's true. But the guard, adding another guard doesn't
It
it
don't
it
hurt
it,
either. It don't
it,
hurt
it
either.
don't hurt either, especially when you got two guys defensively will be tested.
Yeah.
It Devin Booker, Tyrese Halliburton, they're gonna be tested. Like I said, Derek, like shout out to Paulo, but you need somebody gonna do some dirty work. You're gonna need somebody gonna mix it up. He gonna lose a tooth. You see with Derek White, he gonna go. He lost a whole tooth. You need somebody gonna go. You know what I mean? That's gonna
wait,
do the dirty
Paulo
work.
didn't do some dirty work in the playoffs. Like
I'm
we
not saying he's not. Of course, he's big. He's gonna rebound. He's gonna be physical. I'm not. But Derek White is gonna go through them screens, navigate them screens. You know what I mean? He's gonna do he's gonna be effective doing less than what Paulo. Like Paulo has to, like I said, when Paulo. That's why I mean, listen, he didn't get picked for a reason. Let's not hold on. Shout out to Paulo, but and he's gonna have his opportunity. I do believe he's gonna have his opportunity in the next go around. But there's a reason why only two of those guys got selected to come back to this team at TUSA. Just say it. Just
Yeah.
say it was a bunch of them dudes. It was a bunch of dude faces, you know what I mean? And they didn't get a medal. They didn't get a medal. So I wouldn't listen. Hey, Halliburton. Only reason why Halliburton on this team because he can pass. That's the only reason why he's on this team because he's 6'5" and he can pass. That's it. And we know Anthony Edwards is cold. Everybody on that was a disgrace. Listen. That last year FIBA team was one of the worst FIBA world teams ever represented the United States, and Paulo was a part of it. So yeah, he got to step his game up next time around trying to get on this team, man. He got
yeah,
listen.
but that
I
but
love
true
Paulo.
that
I love Paulo as a player. When it comes, you talking about the pickup game and the regular NBA, I actually agree with you. But hey, I don't know, man. I mean, hey,
but that wasn't Paulo's fault though. Like remember that was his first time competing in international competition. Period. And then, so to me, like we just talked about, that's more so on the committee for choosing that team. We all knew, like at that time when they chose that team, we're like, where
That
the
was
veterans
a
at?
bad selection.
Where's the versatility at? Just like the D team.
and you're gonna
Forget the
have
C team.
Eli gonna
This is
That's Grant
You know
Hill.
what I mean?
That's on Grant Hill. That's
Like,
on. Listen, Fila gonna represent the team. Fila gonna be the new sponsorship. They said her.
that's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
Fila gonna be the new sponsorship. You was Grant Hill keep. You know what I mean? Grant sound. You know what I mean? That's Grant. But hey, Grant. Listen, like I said, Derek White. When it comes to the shooting, the help defense, the on ball, like for what he has as a big, point guard. I'm not. I mean, listen, and we already a big. Technically, already a big team anyway. So I mean, we already got. I mean, we got Joel Embiid and Anthony Davis and Bam. So it's like they stay healthy, but we can get to all that. But like they, what I mean, Tatum like 6'9", 6. You know what I mean? I mean LeBron. Like we already got. We bigger than we the biggest team in the Olympics. Technically,
And, nah, I think France still got us by average of height, but they doing some finesse stuff. But we're gonna talk about it
man.
later.
Look,
Yeah.
them unathletic jumper, them unathletic.
Hey, they
They
finessing,
got
man. They got some brewing in France, man.
No, but he talk about other injury concerns and but Mari, what do you mean by that? Like what you talking about?
One thing that I do like that Trudy King did mention was the fact that it's not about finding the best player. It's just about finding the right fit. It's always been that one odd person that probably shouldn't have been on Team USA. And this year we just got Derek White. But that doesn't mean Derek White is a horrible basketball player. He'll fit, he'll do the dirty work. So I F with the pick. But in other news, of course, we know Kawhi has taken a leave from the team due to trying to stay healthy for next season. However, there are some players we got on Team USA that aren't exactly healthy. Kevin Durant is currently dealing with a calf injury. If I'm not mistaken, he has missed certain practices and everything like that. We got Curry, who is rumored to have a hand injury. And we got Embiid, that is currently out due to a knee injury. So some of these players might get replaced. You might not see them play. They might have to take a leave like Kawhi had to. But A30, what are your thoughts on the injuries that we currently have? Do you see these injuries being bad enough for us to have to replace them in the future?
I think the biggest. I'm not. Let's keep it real, y'all. Like the guy that we gotta look out for is Embiid, and the reason why that would be a huge blow for us if Embiid somehow gets hurt and he gets out of there because that's part of our size. We're talking about we're talking about the best center that we have on this team. Let's be honest. He's the only legit center on this team. Yeah, we got Bam and AD. They can play center, but he is the legit center, and he's a matchup problem. So there's obviously him. I think KD's according to reports, KD been dealing with his calf strain since the playoffs. But like he's on his latter stage of recovery. For Steph's hand, they saying he's getting checked out, but it's not too serious. But not, of course, Embiid's the highest concern because let's be honest, we can if KD goes down, there's other forwards we can replace his scoring with. If Curry goes down, there's other guards that we can bring in to replace his scoring with. Embiid goes down, there is no American center that can replace what Embiid brings, especially when we go against certain teams in the groups, and we're gonna break that down later. So I think like we all knew going into it, there was major injury concerns, but like the new development of KD dealing with a calf strain, Curry might have a hand injury. To me, that only that only puts on a higher concern for Team USA.
Trudy King, thoughts on the injuries and what those
yeah, man. They are concerns, man. Cause like I said, man, like these injury prone. Listen, all of a sudden now these guys want to be part of history, I guess, huh? They want. I mean, they just I understand that shout out Joel Embiid. I mean, he got his citizenship taken away. Not shout out.
Yeah, that's a crazy shout out.
Shout out. Hey, now I ain't gonna shout out that he got his citizenship taken away. Um, in Cameroon because
That's
but
cold
hey,
blood, man.
but he ain't. But listen, Cameroon feel betrayed, and technically speaking, we all know how this stuff goes. You blame them. They have a team too. But you want to play for USA and get you want a medal chase?
That's what I said.
You want a medal chase, but like, and
Medal
to the point where you may be playing through injury. We medal chasing. I thought we covering soccer. Or are we
Oh
talking
shit.
basketball?
Yeah.
Cause I thought, like, cause shout out to my soccer fans, you know what I'm talking about. Cause that conversation, those were important. You know what I mean? Those Messi and Ronaldo conversations about the cups. You know what I mean? But are we doing that in basketball now? Medal chase? Listen, I ain't gonna lie. And two of them injury concerns, going back to the Kawhi Leonard situation. If I'm the Sixers, bro, you get your behind back in Philly, man. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
I understand the point of the argument. Oh well, stay in shape to get ready for the season. That's a decent point, but guess what, man? Joel Embiid got showed that he can play a whole season, and him playing basketball, the more wear and tear in his body, he have shown that it will break down. And mind you, the Olympics and FIBA, that's more physical, y'all. It's more physical. So if he's getting hurt in the type of ball where it's not less is less physical per se and more freedom of movement, and to the going to Olympic game where he doesn't have a lot of experience in, by the way. He doesn't have a lot of experience in that all that falling down and flopping. I mean, listen, they're gonna be big, they're gonna be hitting on Joel Embiid. They're gonna foul him hard, they're gonna listen. And I don't know, man. It is concerned because God forbid he gets hurt and he got rehab an injury when you trying to compete for a championship in the NBA and your citizenship get taken away.
bad
Yeah,
year for
man.
him.
I mean, I kind of feel bad for him because of I really do because that could possibly happen, man. Because listen, I'm all for it. Listen, he playing for Team USA, so like I'm gonna root for him because he's playing for Team USA. But at the same time, I am concerned, dude, because those are. Listen, man, he got can would anybody be shocked if he gets hurt? How? And there you
Here's the
go.
thing. I
There you
wouldn't.
go.
Here's the thing.
That's
Here's the thing.
crazy.
I wouldn't bet on it. You know what I mean? If you
I'm
get
a,
my drift, I wouldn't bet on it.
I'm
But
gonna
Herm,
say
what you think?
Yeah, I'm gonna say this about Joel though. Hey, the true point about Metal Chase, the only reason he doing that, he never. This is his only chance to get past
I
the second round because he
I didn't
can't get
say that,
past the
y'all.
second round in the NBA. He can't get past the second round
Y'all,
in the
y'all
NBA.
being cold right now.
This is best chance to advance far. So that's why he's trying to play. But that's the only guy I am concerned about. Curry. I think it's the knick-knack injury, and I think they're just pacing the older guys like Curry, LeBron, KD. They cool, you know what I'm saying? They really not gonna do as much practicing. They gonna really just be ramped up for the Olympics. So they gonna say they injured just to say they injured. But Joel Embiid is a huge concern because he didn't properly let himself get to 100% during the NBA season. He had a torn meniscus, so I mean we don't know how far he's really has recovered from that. And at the end of the day, he seems like he has those issues every year. So it's very concerning about the stability of Joel Embiid. And if you gotta worry about that, if you gotta worry about one player, he most definitely the one to worry about. And we do need him. Because at the end of the day, like Sturdy said, we go against these Jokic of the world. Embiid actually plays great against Jokic. We don't have him. Now we go have only two big men, and they gonna be in a tough situation with Jokic. And not only that, they gonna have other bigs that are physical, that are bruisers, that would do all the small and dirty things. So Bam and them could get worn out. So we do need Joel Embiid, but at the end of the day, I agree with True when it comes to Joel Embiid. End of the day, I think he is Metal Chase. And I think this is I think this is opportunity to actually advance far in something because we know in the NBA throughout his whole career hasn't been past the second round.
And
Hasn't
he's
even.
trying to be MVP of this team. He's trying to be MVP of this team
Hey,
too. I heard he
Man,
trying to be.
man, ain't
He
none
trying
wrong
to be
with Metal
MVP of
Chase,
this team.
bro. Bro, why are we pretending, bro? Like this is the Olympics, dog. This is we America.
He
This
should have
we
played for his
USA.
country though. He should
This
have
what
played
we
for his
do.
country.
Bro, I looked up different articles. I ain't hear no articles bashing the king for playing on Dream Team 2. I ain't hear no
Yeah, he should.
articles of bashing Patrick Ewing for playing on Dream Team 1. I ain't hear none of that. But that's what we do on Team USA. We get the best talent, we make sure we get the best talent, and then we dominate. So I have no problem with Joe B saying, nah, Cameroon, I can't even name another NBA player on your team. True, can you? Mari, can you? Hearn, can you? I don't even know another player on Team Cameroon. So why would I play for
I
them?
mean,
And then France too, let's be honest. It was between France and USA. So if I'm in B, yes, I'm going to choose Team USA. They're more talented. I know these guys more. So why would I not do that? It's to me, it's common sense. And
And B would have.
most importantly, there's nothing wrong with it at all. It's not corny. It's competitive, and let's be honest, it's not the first time. I guarantee it will not be the last time Team USA do this. And
I mean, but my fault.
why? Why should there be a problem with us getting one of the best centers in the league on our team?
It's not a problem at all. Listen, I don't mind. Listen, I don't mind him being on the team, long he can be healthy. But we have to call how it is, perspective on the world. Like, just forget about what we want per se. And those are a little bit bad examples because I don't even think Nigeria even had a team at the time, especially Nigeria basketball. I don't even think they was even had a team at the
I
time
think
when
they
King
most
played.
No,
He was
Jamaica,
notable
playing.
guy. I
Jamaica,
think that. I
Jamaica.
think that
No, actually,
most.
Jamaica was campaigning for a basketball team, but they definitely, Jamaica been competing, but like they've been campaigning for a basketball team, and Patrick Ewing said no,
Yeah,
but he got no
I mean,
backlash
I
for it,
mean, but here's the
and he
thing. But
I
shouldn't
here's the
think
have.
thing.
Pascal is the most
But the
notable
thing.
on that team.
But here's the thing too. Also, but at the same time too, Joel Embiid. The difference between those guys, and Joel Embiid is injury prone. Those are concerns that okay, cool. Are you willing to risk a medal for an NBA ring? That's the thing.
No, I
And
don't. I
that's
don't see it that way.
and
True, I don't see it that way.
I mean that's fine. I mean, listen, he could be healthy and try to still do both. So that's also there too. Let's not. I'm not just acting like he's automatically gonna be hurt or anything. But those are the conversations. And speaking, shout out to my man. Let's talk basketball. This comment earlier. Let's not forget that Joel Embiid made promises to play for France,
Mm.
and he got mad, and the prime minister over there, whatever, got mad because that was the agreement. Okay, we're gonna allow you, get you a citizenship in France if you agree to play on our team. Because let's be real too. Joel Embiid, it wasn't. We didn't know Joel Embiid was ever going to play for Team USA. That became a real thing this past
Yeah.
year.
He
Thank
actually
God.
So
gave
like
up
Thank
on
God
that.
he
so
playing for like, bro.
so
I don't want to deal with.
so
I don't want to deal no front
I'm
court
just
of
saying.
him, Rudy, and Wimby in the front court. Hell no, I don't want to deal with that.
That's what people. And going back to the competitive standpoint, right? And listen, I'm glad he playing team this year. Listen, I'm glad he's not playing for France. Let's make that clear. But to perspective on
True,
all sides,
you heard what the coach said. If Embiid joined the team, you heard what he had intentions for. It was some demonic
right?
stuff, man.
Right, but here's the thing, right? I'm gonna take my biasness of being rooting for Team USA out of it, though. That's the thing. If we're let's talk about being competitive and being a legend or whatever you want to sit up here and okay, cool. Cause let's be real though, USA is heavy favorites to win a gold medal, right? Let's just call it how it is, right? It should be like regardless we are always heavily favorites to win. Let's say he went there up there and did play for France, or let's say he did want to play for Cameroon, right? That's a more bigger statement than playing for the USA team.
Hell no.
I'm just saying. I mean, you talking about winning, but we talking about bigger statement of being like. I mean, that's what it is though. Like, I mean, listen, I'm just saying he got his citizenship taken away from his own country.
And
Them dudes.
that's corny about him. That's
Hey,
corny about him.
I mean, that's not corny. If you ain't playing like if you're not play if you have a country and you're not playing for your own country, bro, and you got your citizenship taken away, I don't think that's corny. To be honest with you,
Here's why that's
because
corny.
we'll feel the
True.
same
One,
type way.
mhm.
We will feel the same type way with the other way around. If it was somebody from the United States, and I'm gonna put this out here too. It will happen in the future because of things the nationalization rules and things that in their nature. It will be a United States player, a high level United States player. They already started technically doing it now. Like Klay Thompson, technically, Klay Thompson technically, he wanted to play for the Bahamas. So it's like that's corny in itself too. Like that's corny. That's
No,
turncoat stuff. Like I mean,
no,
it's
no,
just
bro. Like it don't matter, bro. That's that. Hold on. I'm not gonna punish an athlete for
Jesus.
following the
man,
rules. And then another thing too, when it
man.
comes to impact, true, especially when it comes to Olympics, the winners are the ones that people remember the most. Period. You know that for the case for the Olympics. The only time the losers get remembered is if it's a major upset, like us in 2000.
You know, there's some people that made their names in the Olympics and they didn't win a gold medal, bro. There's people that got
All I'm
remembered.
saying
People,
is this is nasty work True the King is playing right now. Nasty work.
not nasty.
I'm sorry.
Nasty.
Not nasty as you're smiling while saying it. I want you guys to understand if Joel Embiid went to France, we would have the same conversation about Joel Embiid going to a team and making it like super strong. If Joel Embiid went to US, they're gonna say he's ring chasing. They goes to France, he's ring chasing. The only one that they wouldn't have said anything is if he went to Cameroon. Like, I don't like when people have conversations like this about teams. Bro, I don't care that he went from A team to B team. Yo, no one here had that same feeling when Paolo went to FIBA on US instead of his team in Italy. No one said that. So I don't get it.
Well, I criticize him too.
You
I
criticize
him when he did that.
Okay,
I did.
All right.
No, but Zeno, you know why I didn't criticize him? Because he wanted to play on Team USA, but they didn't pick him.
I'll be real with you. I don't care, bro. Let these players pick the team that they want to support and actually stand up for. Especially when people are just sat here and like, for example, Embiid going to US. You don't know why he chose it. Like you're making speculations that he possibly could be. I should ignore Brandon Katz. Forgot, my bad. Yeah. You're just making speculations of what his reasoning to be on the US team. I just don't. I'm not even here to get like upset or anything like that. It's just mainly just when I hear stuff like, "Oh, he's trying to medal chase by Trudy King being nasty as hell." Oh my god! Yeah, like, he really isn't. But
ain't nothing wrong with that. It's the Olympics. What are you talking about?
Even
True, you just said it. True, you just said it. The Prime Minister of France tried to recruit Embiid. You just heard it yourself. He's trying to bring chase.
Even if Embiid on their French team, they're not favorites to win. They're going to be competing. They can have a chance.
They definitely got a chance. They definitely got a chance. He was on
but they're not favored to win. Regardless, the point is this: Embiid, y'all make it seem like Embiid goes to the France, like they're automatically win the gold medal. That's not the case.
No. That makes them.
I understand.
They become the monsters. That's what I'm saying.
The point is though, he would get more respect if doing that move. That is what it is though. Like Cameroon has a basketball team, y'all. I want y'all to know that Cameroon does have a basketball team. Don't let Drum B tell y'all otherwise. He
never said they didn't.
Has a basketball team.
Drum B act like they don't.
He never just his thing. True, we're not gonna do this, right? Because Jordan B said this publicly. He did explain why he wanted to represent Team USA because his son was born here. He actually has intentions to represent Cameroon the next Olympics, but he wants this Olympics, his first Olympics, to be special because his son was born. I have no problem with a man tributing an action for his son.
You could have just
believe.
Why not? Why? Hold on. It don't matter what I believe. It matters what he said and what his actions are.
Hold on, time on. Because you said a lot. And that son's statement is definitely true. He definitely said that. Do we honestly believe that Joel B gonna play for the next Olympics with his injury history and stuff? Like, come on, stop it, bro.
Maybe.
Maybe.
All right.
Yes.
He's young enough. Why not?
All right. Y'all wilding. So y'all gonna sit for
I said maybe, nigga. I don't know.
No, he's definitely gonna be able to play next team. But remember, it's Cameroon. You need to remember who he's gonna be playing for. Like, he's going to be good enough to be in Cameroon.
They took his citizenship away. They took his citizenship away. They may give it back
to him.
That's you see, that is petty as hell.
That is not petty. That's not petty.
Why? Wait, why did they take his citizenship away? Maybe
Because
because he's not
I'm gonna tell
representing,
you,
because he's not playing with it on the Olympic team. That's why.
because he hasn't been truthful, bro. It's been reports coming out saying that he promised to play on the French. So, hold up, let's call it how it is, bro. Like people don't want to talk about it, but these are
He never
reports
promised to play on the
that came
Cameroon
out.
team. He never promised to play on the Cameroon team.
That I never said that, but here's
He's
the
trying to
thing,
play
though.
everywhere but his hometown.
He made promises that he can't keep. So with that being said, we go off the track record. Cameroon is not going to believe the fact that he's going to play for this team. Why even can't just play for us now when we know when it comes to Olympic and international play, chemistry is a big part, right? So we want to start the foundation now to get better. We don't have like why are we waiting? You was hurting the team for not helping us get better when it comes to building chemistry and things of that nature. So it's like that's kind of like
him on the because having him on the team alone helps the team. Whether it's without the chemistry,
he's not gonna be by himself. He's not gonna be by himself.
I'm not saying he's by himself. You're not putting words in my mouth. I'm saying him being on that team alone helps his team significantly. Yes or no?
Facts.
On Cameroon team?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
No. The US team. Sarcasm.
Any team he's on, he's helping.
He's gonna help it. He's gonna help significantly. Stop acting like you don't know this truth. Of course.
So
then why
he's gonna be of course help. What?
It's not a guarantee.
It's not about. But here,
let's get Herm. Wait. Let's get Herm in on this. Herm, what you think?
Go ahead, Herm.
It's not a guarantee that Joel Embiid will help any team in Class 4 because the availability is the best ability. We don't know if he's going to be available. And it's a true concern to be worried about Joel Embiid's health. End of the day, he didn't really. I don't think he fully healed from the torn meniscus because he came back early from that, and he participated, tried to play in the playoffs and try to get Philly out of that first round or whatever against the Knicks, but they fell short. End of the day, it's a major concern. People should be worried about Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid does not need to play through injuries, Brandon Katz, in the Olympics because he got a whole season for in Philly. He never been past the second round his whole NBA career, and this is the season that he needs to at least make the conference finals. I'm not even asking him to play in the championship. Just make the conference finals for crying out loud. You never made it. But end of the day, man. This is just serious about Joel Embiid's health.
Embiid averaged 30 a game, mainly due to that one game where he dropped 50.
He actually doesn't need to play.
That was actually the main reason.
He doesn't need to play though.
But here's the thing too. Shout out to rebranding the chat. But here's the thing too, though. Like, and going back to that point too. Like, if why are you feeling you letting this man play?
That's
like you're so unserious. You're so unserious as a franchise. You're letting the dude that's injury prone go play in the Olympics, bro.
The reason why, because that for some players, for example, a guy like Steph Curry, who he only had major injury problems in the early part of his career. This is his first opportunity to play in the Olympics. Exactly. That's why. This is the highest level of sports entertainment. This is the Olympics. This is the OG of sports entertainment. So, and this only happens once every 4 years outside of the COVID year because we had to push it back. But nevertheless, this not an opportunity that you get every single year. If you have opportunity to do so, do so. And let's make this clear. One, at the time of Embiid's injury, that was months to when he arrived to Team USA camp. Number two, most importantly, no one on Team USA or any Olympic team plays a lot of minutes. I think the most minutes a person played on Team USA in the Olympics was like what, 23, 25 at most? Like, bro, team players don't play a lot of minutes. They don't play a lot of games. And when his injury occurred, it occurred months ago. So, and let's not pretend, and when people say, oh, you risked a chance, of course he risked a chance of anytime you go to practice, anytime you play any game, he risks a chance of injury. Let's not pretend he can't rehab or take portions of the season to rehab if necessary. And this is brought on if, because we don't know if he's going to break down during the Olympics, and we don't know if he's going to be 100% healthy for the Olympics. I'm just saying, be grateful that he's available for our team. Period.
By the way, Tyson, what we talking about here right now?
He doing it for his own game.
Right now, Tyson, what we're talking about here, we're talking about apparently how everyone wants to raise pitchforks on Embiid going to US for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah.
Where's the pitchfork at? I'm just calling
out. Right now, we're just discussing overall injury concerns for Team USA.
Yeah. I didn't want one team. I never said I didn't want 5-10 minutes, 15 minutes about Embiid. I said, oh wow.
I never said I didn't want him on the team though, but like I mean, I just got called how I see it, and that's all it is though, man.
I just don't. I mean, I just don't get how
people nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong.
I don't think how people recognize. People don't recognize that some of these players, like Study said, Steph Curry, Embiid, Kawhi, these are like their first times actually possibly being in a position to be in what's called the Olympics. And I don't get how people don't recognize that they want to take advantage of that as soon as it was called like the first time that it comes around for them.
Hey, in life, you don't get everything you want, man.
But I'm super confused.
But in life, you try to get stuff that you want. But go ahead, Mark.
I'm super confused on the fact that they decided to take, decided Kawhi wasn't fit, despite Kawhi technically being more healthy than Embiid, if I'm not mistaken, at the moment.
Kawhi's not.
Actually, Kawhi's not healthy than Embiid, which is crazy to think about. That's crazy when you think about it. But dude,
Kawhi not healthy at the moment.
Marco with this description, man.
So Kawhi's not healthy at the moment.
Who knows?
No, his knee keeps swelling up like constantly.
He's dealing with inflammation.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know. I'm just looking at it like these are two injury-prone players. Philly just didn't take the stance on like, no, we value his health more coming up. I guess the Clippers decided, like, no, we need you to be healthy. So I guess
I also want to say, sorry to cut you off, Mario. I know these two are both off what's called injury prone, but one is actually like you're consistently gonna get him in the playoffs. Now, is he gonna be 100%? Nah, but you're always gonna get him in the playoffs. Yeah. While Kawhi, you don't even know if he's gonna be in the regular season, much less in the playoffs. So like they're both injury prone, but there's a degree of how injury prone each player is.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with that.
Well, we are kind of comparing shit to shit. So.
All right, we kind of go in circles. We gotta move on to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, next up we got the scrimmage that took place between which two teams? Team USA and the select team. And Team USA beat them. So I'm assuming Cooper Flag was on the select team.
Yeah, I remember hearing that.
Yeah. Cooper Flag, man.
He looked comfortable. Apparently,
baby Bird.
Oh hell no, we ain't doing that. True, he not Baby Bird.
Baby Bird.
He's something else. He's something else.
I swear, you guys just see white to white and say Bird. That's crazy.
Bird,
I mean, but
Zeno, I'm not, bro. This white boy here, this white boy right here, this one right here that you seeing on screen. This one right here that was competing in the selected games, bro. He the next one up. He the next one up. Like it's like there's a reason why True is capping saying he Baby Bird. Bro. We talking about a 17-year-old dog, a 17-year-old that if you saw that selected team game, he was holding his own. He was strong. He had good instincts. And most importantly, he showed crazy versatility from helping on the boards, playing some good defense, making perimeter shots. Cooper Flag is the truth, dog. And then, so to me, that scrimmage game, because I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people, let's get this out of the way. A lot of people over exaggerate. Oh, Team USA only beat that team by 1 point. How are we gonna do in the Olympics? It's just an exhibition game, dog. It don't mean nothing. For those who don't know, the Dream Team got beat by a college team, dog. It didn't matter. Matter of fact, we lost multiple exhibition games as Team USA. So us winning by 1, it don't change nothing. But what it did do, it showcased the talent of Cooper Flag. And Yeah, he definitely gonna be one of the ones. Like
Mm,
him,
I'm
yeah, he definitely one of the ones.
I listen for a replacement. You talking about replacements earlier? I chased Kobe over Paulo. Maybe I ain't gonna hold you. How he was
No.
looking. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Miles, but hey, listen. How he would listen? I'm telling you on that, Maria. You look. You all saw this? You saw the scrimmage? Cooper. Listen, I've been trying to tell people about Cooper for a while now, y'all. People say I was capping on him. He was. I think.
but I ain't.
Listen, and he's not Larry Bird. I was joking with the baby Bird thing. He's not Larry Bird per se.
Joking.
I will say this. I will say this though. I've said this multiple times. I'm going to continue to say this. He is the best white American basketball player since Larry Bird.
Ah,
So,
okay.
A white
so,
American. Okay. Okay.
and
You see how
listen.
he has to
Hey,
white.
hey.
He's showing that
Well,
shit.
You
because
see
I
Right?
how
said
you
Luca.
saw
Because
he
listen,
forgot. You
because
saw he
y'all,
forgot
because
of
y'all
the
Luca.
great white Celtic, Gordon Hayward like
Hey,
that. Do your thing, true. Do your thing.
I mean, you got Kevin Love. We gonna disrespect other like white American
Yeah,
basketball players.
I know.
Like, I'm just saying this how good he is though. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, he's a rare talent. Like, I'm just saying the reason why I'm saying that because there's stereotypes of white American basketball players in today's game. So he's not one of them. Like he's not one of them. He's a generational talent. You know what I mean? He's a generational talent. Yes, he's a generational talent. He has a he got a hey, he's in the right and listen, his development, this is great development. You go who people don't have people they ain't even play college ball. You playing to get the select team and get to pick the brains of LeBron and Jason Tatum and Grant Hills and things of that nature to help develop your game to get better and get to take advice. Listen, hey man, he stay healthy. He keep doing what he doing. Hey man, listen, he future first round draft pick, future first round number one draft pick, y'all.
Oh, definitely. He going number
You
one.
know what I
And
mean?
also they on your neck in the comments, True. How did you forget about Kevin McHale?
Yeah, you can't
I
just
stand, I
make
stand,
blanket.
I
Last
stand
time
on
I
that.
checked,
I stand on. I know what I said.
what?
I know exactly what I said. I know exactly what I said. That's why I said it. Shout out
Oh
to Kevin
wow.
McHale,
See, true. All you
He,
had to do
he
was
said a
adjust
beast.
your timeline, but you want to stand on that?
He said I
The
stand on
I
that.
McHale,
stand on
the
that.
man of
I
100
stand on
moves,
everything.
nigga.
Hey, I think Herm heard me say it multiple times. Like I stand. I said what I said. I've said it a year ago, and I'm saying it now. If I'm
That
lying, Herm, I'm gonna
bro.
say. I think Herm remember me saying this. You heard me say this multiple times too before the crossover started. You know what I mean? I said it on my channel, True to King TV. Go subscribe with Derek. You know what I mean? While I'm saying these different things. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Hey, listen. I mean, you can say it's a clown take, but I said that he listen. I listen. Start. All right, listen. Dirty can tell you this. Everybody can tell you this. I've been having high hopes in Cooper for a long time. So it's like that's cool.
Yeah, you
I can
have
be
for
wrong.
real though.
I can be wrong. I can be wrong though. So I mean I can hey.
Mm.
Cause
But
I
how you
am.
been heard? Let's get your thoughts on
I'm
Cooper
not
Flag.
go. I'm not gonna overreact with the Cooper Flag thing. Cause Sturdy brought up a good point to where we seen a select team as well with the college kids, at Grant Hill, C. Webb, and them boys dogged out the Dream Team in '92. So I mean, I'm not gonna overreact to that. But don't get it twisted. This whole draft class, the 2025 draft. It's some jewels in it. It's the gems. Anybody that got a
Yeah,
top 14 pick in this draft, they gonna get some. It don't matter
They
you 1 through
were.
14. You gonna get somebody good. This draft is damn near gonna be compared to the '96 draft. That's how good this how deep this draft is. And y'all remember that '96 class. This how good this draft is going to be, and even compared to the '03 draft class with LeBron and Wade and those boys as well. So I mean, this is a great group of talent. The future is bright for USA basketball. It's just that the thing is, we just got to get more discipline. We got to get more guys to be willing to do the dirty work. And I think as long as we tighten up those things, I think with this future selected team that was out there competing, man, we gonna have a good future for Team USA. But Cooper Flag, he is legit. He's a guaranteed top 3 pick. Probably he will go number 1, but he's guaranteed top 3 for
Watch
sure.
out for them booster twins. Watch out for them booster twins. See,
Oh
listen, I don't know
yeah,
ball though. I don't know ball though. I don't know ball though. You know what I mean? Y'all don't even know who the
but
booster twins is.
yeah, but Cooper Flag, he's a 3 level scorer. He can handle the rock. He can get his own shot off. He's actually a physical player as well. He could play defense. He's good at ISO. Man, Cooper Flag can do everything you needed to do on the floor. So
Here
I
we go.
mean,
Here's the cash key down on the hill.
nobody's not overreacting. Nobody is not over exaggerating how good he is. I'm just
That
not gonna
man's
overreact because we've seen college kids cook Olympic teams
right.
before. So you know what I'm saying. That's why I'm not overreacting. But Cooper
Yeah.
Flag is the truth, though. Don't get it twisted.
And I can stand on being overreacting, whatever. I can. Hey, I can take the punches and you know what I mean, whatever. But you don't see this. This is not normal. What we saw this past couple, like that's not normal. Like a under 17-year-old out here giving buckets and was leading the select team for almost victory in this. And it's a scrimmage, right? But still, like you don't even get invited to those places. How many people you know that was 17? You know what I mean? That ain't even played college ball yet. Get invited to a select team to get some good runs in with the best players in the
Yeah,
world.
that's crazy.
A special
So
talent.
like, I mean, you can
It's
say what
special
you want,
talent.
but
You got KD,
man,
AD, LeBron. They did it. Kobe
that
did it.
never
Like
happened.
all these special
It's never
talents.
happened. It's never happened. I mean, so it's like, I mean, hey, you can call me a glazer or whatever case may be. That's
KG.
fine. We can come back and say I was wrong, true. But hey, that's not normal what we saw, y'all. It's not normal. Like, I'm just telling you, bro. Like, hey,
Zeno, do you have any
say
thoughts
that,
on Cooper before we move on?
I mean, you say it's a bad
Say that
take,
again.
but I mean,
Do you have any thoughts on Cooper before we move on?
Yeah, I mean, everyone kind of said it. What he did was like he's 17, being able to hold his own against some of the best players in the world, some legendary players like LeBron, Steph, Embiid, the GOAT Embiid. Let me chill. Like these are all-time level players, and he's able to hold his own. Now, I mean, Steph is on a decline, same with LeBron, but like still being able to show up and not look like he's the weakest player on the court is good enough. At 17, yeah, that's good enough.
I'm gonna be petty. This has nothing to do with the conversation, but hey, though, hey, casual. Jerry Jackson Jr. still better than John Morant. We can move on. I take bad takes, but we can move on. Man.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey,
We can move on. We can move on.
hey,
We
we
can
just
move
said
on. You know what I mean? We can move on. I just want to throw that out there. You know what I mean? I wanted to throw the smoke. You know what I mean? That's the flash. hey, hey,
wow.
hey, man, hey, man, it was a bad take. We can come back around and say, "True, you tripping, man. This man Cooper up." But yeah, hey, I can, you know what I mean? But this dude's the truth, man. You know what I mean? So
It's true. Sturdy. Next, we got the groups. Sturdy gonna break that down, right?
Of course. So as people know, the Olympics is a tournament bracket type of play style where teams are broken up in multiple groups, and then the winners of those groups represent that form of bracket that they play against the winners of the other group for one game elimination. For those who don't know, these are the group for this year's basketball. We got Group A, which is Australia, Greece, Canada, and Spain. Then for Group B, we got France, Germany, Japan, Brazil. Then for Group C, we got Serbia, Saudi Arabia, Puerto Rico, and the U.S. So based off, I want people to look at this again. So based off what you guys see on your screen, right?
Mm-hmm.
What team is the biggest threat to Team USA?
Mm.
in a group orders, period.
Period. What country? Because
France.
according to the FYF discourse, which you should join, is in the chat. We had a poll for the community, and even in that poll, the community voted France. But nevertheless, we all obviously USA is the hands-on obvious favorites to win. I believe they're currently at a they have the highest odds. I think last time I checked was like minus 900, some crazy odds like that. I mean, I'm trying to get the current odds, but nevertheless, yeah, the current odds for the USA team is minus 400. For Canada is plus 900. For Serbia
Dang,
is plus
Why is
1100.
that,
For
why is that
France is
very
plus
different?
1400, and Greece is plus 1800. So and every other team is plus 2,000 or more. So we are a far favorite, but nevertheless, this is a 1 game elimination. It's especially the deeper you get in the tournament. So nevertheless, who is the biggest threat to Team USA?
Who want to go first? Hey,
Zeno, because Zeno, the most international qualified person on the panel by default.
Qualified. You just want to throw me. You just want to throw me.
Technically ain't true though, bro.
Hey, true. You and Zeno can compare passport stamps later. But Zeno,
what?
In your opinion,
what's going on?
Even though the US is a far superior odds-on favorites, who is the biggest threat to Team USA?
You guys kept saying I keep hearing France, but I think later down the line, if they do make it, most likely they will. I think Canada will. Canada has the overall talent to actually deal with the US, honestly. I don't know how much Wiggins is going to be of an issue, but also not having Wiggins is going to be an issue because he's been kind of, mid this whole season. But still losing a NBA level talent is going to be a big enough issue. Now, I think they still will be able to pose a threat. If it's not Canada, I do think France is the other one I would choose, but those two. Oh, I forgot about Serbia. No, we ain't moved by Serbia. Sorry, Karen.
All right, for those who don't know, the people that's on the Canadian 2024 team is Nikhil Alexander-Walker, RJ Barrett, Kim Birch, Dylan Brooks, what's his dude, brother? Dort, Melvin Elgin, of course, SGA, Trey Lyles, one of True's favorite point guards in the NBA, Jamal Murray, Andrew Nembhard, Kelly Olynyk, and of course, Reed Brandon's favorite Mavericks player, Dwight Howard.
Now the thing that I heard. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
The thing, because I chose Canada as well, and y'all, Canada would have had Zach Edey, but one of the best players over here right now, Zach Edey. However, he declined. I don't know if he declined, but I think he just chose not to participate because
that's wild.
He's focused on what he about to do for my city, which is good.
He about to get cooked.
You about to go from not being in the playoffs to being in the play-in. That's crazy.
No, playoffs bound, baby. So I like the choice that Zach Edey chose. But Zach Edey, like the Canada team, I think that they do lack depth. Not depth, but
big
they
man.
Lack
shout out to Mark Eaton, man.
The only big. Go ahead.
Shout out to Mark Eaton, man.
That's correct.
Absolutely. But go ahead, Mario.
Yeah, I think that they lack depth in interior defense, but that's just me. But I would say Canada as well. I think if Zach Edey had a chose to play for him, that would have helped a lot. But Canada is still one of the teams I feel like, even though they weren't in that the group, the category thing, they talent is, they got talent. It's up there. The other team will obviously be France for me. I mean, Victor, Rudy, and then that's Twin Towers down below. That's interior defense is not something to play with. And the fact that we kind of lack a 5, and we don't know if Joel Embiid is not we don't have a legit 5. I think that could cause problems. However, we still got Anthony Davis and Bam, and they can still have their way with those two, but that's gonna be tough.
I'm gonna be honest, man. If I had it, I mean, I think French probably going to be like the maybe the challenge per se. But I mean, I got high expectations for this team, man. If we stay healthy and we do what we need to do, we need to smoke everybody, man. F everybody. I don't care who. All these
no one's saying these teams have a chance to beat us. We just asking who's the biggest threat.
I'm gonna make it clear. No, I'm just making this clear. I know that's there. I'm just gotta make that clear though for everybody. I'm just looking at the chat. I know I'm like, listen, man. Like, I think, listen, to that, and that's what I'm saying. To that point, those 30. I think French. If I had to say French, maybe out of all the teams, is the I think the second best team, maybe. But We gonna smoke everybody. I don't want no excuses. Like if we lose by listen, I'm telling you this right now. If we win by 10 points, I'm gonna be mad. It's unacceptable. Like 10 to 15 points, like we ain't doing that. Like I'm cousin, like, hey, you gotta do a better job. Like we need to dominate. I'm sick and tired of all these European, all these international talking about we this and that. The game caught up, man. Oh man, wait, what's up then? We gonna prove your point then. What it is then? You know what I mean? Because another player that was MVP conversation ain't in the Olympics right now. We ain't gonna say no names, Luka, Doncic, and Sylvania. But listen, you know what I mean? I see Giannis up there in Greece. You know what I mean? He crying. He gonna be crying when we go home too, man. It's dope that y'all ain't been in the Olympics and all that while and y'all brought him back there. But listen, man, we here to do damage, man. Japan can get it. Serbia can get it. Even Puerto Rico. Shout out to Puerto Rico. You know what? Shout out to Puerto Rico. Well, technically, they from the United States though. But hey, listen, y'all food too. Jose Alvarado, he getting cooked too. You know what I mean? Barbecue chicken. Jokic can get it. Bogey can get it from the Hawks. He can get it. Who else on?
Pause. By
Brazil,
the way, pause. By the way,
Brazil can get it. Can of bacon. Canadian been getting cooked all year. Can be getting cooked all year. They not like us. They not like us. Man. Listen,
so True is just never gonna
they
say
not like
pause.
us.
Well,
He's
I
just
got
never
a
gonna
like
say
us,
surprise
pause,
for
man.
right?
y'all.
Go ahead, Herb. Go
All right.
ahead, Herb.
I got
Nah,
a
Don't leave that
surprise
Herb,
for
hanging,
give
man.
you
y'all.
You know what I
Herb
mean?
answer the question. Herb answer the question. Then go ahead and follow up on it.
Oh yeah, man. Look, a threat to us though, and people sleeping on this. This is in our own group, by the way. Siberia can make it tough on us, and I think they can upset us if we don't come with the right mentality. And if we play their game, which they will be very physical, they will try to use that size because they are bigger than us. They are gonna try to use that girth, and they gonna slow down the game. If we play their game, yeah, yeah, girth, girth.
That was crazy. I was come on,
They
you know
also
that
had
was crazy.
Yo,
That
you
was
got it, bro.
crazy.
Hey, 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 hey,
That
I
hey,
love
was
it.
crazy. Come on, that
You
was
got it.
unnecessary, dog.
hey,
You
hey, hey,
got
hey,
it,
hey,
bro.
hey, we got the best. They got the best player in the league, arguably, on their roster, Nikola Jokic. They got a chance. Anytime you got that
Oh,
man on your roster, they got a chance.
you mean Serbia, not Siberia?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Serbia. I
I
mean,
was
yeah,
so
Serbia.
confused.
Yeah,
My
yeah, you
bad,
got
y'all. My bad, y'all.
You know,
Serbia.
what's crazy about the Herm Bogdan? They captain their team. I ain't. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I
you
ain't
didn't
fuck
know
that.
that?
yeah, Bogdan. Yep.
And
All right,
Bogdan
for
got
those,
buckets in
He a
international
hooper.
play. International play, he got
He a
buckets in
baller.
international play.
here's some for those who don't know, here's some familiar names. I'm not gonna say all these names. Some of these names are crazy, but here's some familiar names that's on that Serbia team. We got Bogdan, as you just mentioned. We got Nikola Jovic, Nikola
Jokic.
Jovic, the other Nikola Jokic, and yeah, that's pretty much the NBA players. For France, for those who don't know, it is Andrew Albisi, Nicholas Batum, obviously Wemby, Frank Ntilikina, Rudy Gobert, and Evan Fournier is some familiar names as on that France team.
Yeah, they
What
smallest.
Frank
Their
Ntilikina?
smallest player is 6'5". Their smallest player is 6'5".
They
To that
follow,
point,
yep,
Did
the
did you
small
not
players
say
6'5".
Frank Ntilikina too?
I did.
Oh, I
from
didn't
France,
hear
Yeah,
from
that.
yeah,
France.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But the reason I mentioned Serbia though, because I know they are very physical, and I know if we do play down to that level, they will slow the game. That they don't make many mistakes, and they are a very disciplined team, and they got guys that knock down timely shots. So in our own group, we can get upset, and if Jokic actually play his top notch game, Serbia got a chance. That's just being honest. Especially with the questions of Joel and Embiid. So, end of the day, I'm not sleeping on Serbia in our own group, but I think the team that absolutely has the better chance to beat us, though, is France. Because people sleeping on Wemby. Wemby is coming, y'all. And Wemby is legit. He's not going to be on minutes restriction like he was in the regular season in the NBA. Man, he's gonna come ready. They got the length, they got the size, and they got some unknown guys that are very athletic, lengthy as well. That you guys don't know. So I think France got the best chance out of everybody, but in our own group though, Serbia could be a problem, especially if we play their type of game, which is possible with the best player in the NBA on their
Yeah,
team.
but I do think though, man. Like and shout out to the mother. I don't want to downplay those. I don't. I mean, we don't. We should like. That's why it's important in these stages now, going to the official games to get the reps in and things of that nature to practice, get the chemistry going. Because those are the things that the other teams have advantages on the US, right?
Mhm.
But we need to dominate. I don't want to hear. I don't. I feel you, and those are the concerns, Herm, which is valid. But we need to dominate. I don't want to hit. Listen, we need. I don't care who's out there. Jokic can get, like I said. Listen, we seen them dudes running past Jokic get into that paint. Let him be in that paint. We want to. Hey, attack, 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 attack. I don't listen. Hey, man, we coming for blood, man. I don't want to
So
Team USA, man.
for those who don't know, this is just the reason why any team can get beaten in the Olympics, which the Team USA has lost in the Olympics before, is primarily because, as Herm and True alluded to, the chemistry, but also the rules. Like I'm giving you, I'm giving the audience just a few difference of rules that a lot of people don't know. One, the court is slightly smaller. Like typically, the NBA court is 94 by 50, and the international court is 49 by 92. Number two, the game is slightly shorter. Typically in NBA, as we know, it's 12-minute quarters, and an international game is 10 minutes is 10 minutes quarters. Also, a biggest thing, the reason why we mentioned the biggest stretch of the team as the biggest teams in the Olympics is because there's no
Biggest
defensive
NBA.
3 seconds.
Yeah.
There's no three in the key. So bigs are allowed to camp in lane as long as they want. Yes, bigs like Luca and Rudy can camp in the lane as long as they want. And obviously another
Luka?
thing too, another I mean Rudy Gobert, I apologize.
Okay, cool.
Another thing too that benefits the size in international play than post NBA is the goaltending rules. Once the ball bounced at least one time on the rim, you can hit it off the rim in international play. So the goaltending is way more flexible in international than opposed to NBA. And last thing too is the amount of fouls. In the NBA, the foul limit is 6 fouls, then you out. In international play, it's only 5 fouls, then you're out. So at the end of the day, the reason why we are highlighting some of these teams as being a threat is because of the things we pointed out. They have the chemistry advantage, but most importantly, the reason why Team USA scrimmage and do all these exhibition games is get used to the rules as well. Because those rules they make a huge difference. You tell me I got to play against Wemby and Rudy Gobert, and there's no defensive 3 seconds. Yeah, I need time to adjust.
Man, we beating them by 25, man. I don't want to hear that, man. We need to beat them by 25, man. Listen, man. I'm not guaranteeing that, by the way. Let me put that out there, but we need to.
And the reason why that's a big deal, true, because I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, I'm USA forever, but if a dude like Embiid goes down, which is a high chance, you're going that gonna make
Man,
things way
we
harder if
got
we face
replacements.
France.
We got
We face France,
replacements.
bro.
We got replacements. We act like we don't have bigs in the
Hey,
United States. So.
I seen AD play against other international bigs during the season, and
And he ain't by himself. He ain't by himself in the time. We talking about USA AD. We ain't talking. See, that's the thing. Forget all that. Because listen, we giving them these guys, some of these dudes, role players in the international game, they turn into superstars. You know what I mean? So listen,
But
this ain't
true,
gonna be the same AD.
nah, but true,
no, it's
you
called
could
respecting your
you could be
competition. Like I understand, like you, like
Yeah.
yourself, and having confidence, but like there's guys like Diesel in the chat. It's just simply fact. It's called respecting your competition because any team can get beat in a single elimination game. We
Absolutely.
lost before.
and true. And guess
I,
what though? Guys could touch you in FIBA. FIBA rules,
I
you
know,
can get
and we,
touched.
hey, the USA gonna be
And we
part of
don't
that
like to.
too.
We typically don't like to get touched. Anthony
I mean,
Davis don't
listen,
like to be
man.
rough and physical.
I,
Anthony Davis
hey,
don't like
man.
that.
Now here's the thing. Now it's funny how listen, B is a concern though. But listen, we all do because a lot of people earlier in the conversation said thing of B gonna be healthy. You know what I mean? But I'm just going off of that now. You know, B. Listen, they don't want anything for no Embiid. Come on, Bam, but Bam, AD. Come on, man. That's one. What? That's gonna be a legendary USA team. Front court. Front court. You know what I mean? That's big. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Bam, AD. You gonna have Bam, AD, and B on Jokic the same force, man. Ain't gonna be ain't no one on ones. Ain't no one on ones. You ain't gonna be just cooking AD. This ain't the regular season. You know what I mean? So
That's true. That's fair. But before we move on to meta predictions, Rebranding did say 1,000 times in the chat that the NBA has agreed to terms on 76 billion media rights deal. The deal, which sets NBA records for both its length and total value, goes into effect for the 25-26 seasons. Games will continue being aired on ESPN and ABC, and now some will be going to NBC and Amazon Prime. TNT Sports, which has been a part of the league's broadcasting family since the 1980s, could be on its way out, but has 5 days to match one of the deals. So just wanted to throw that out there. The NBA has agreed to a media deal.
yeah, and speaking of that too, like now every day they're playing on every day gonna be a national like televised game every day. Like 7 days a week gonna be a national
Yeah,
televised
they
game.
they aiming for that. They said minimum five days out of the week, but they aiming for 7.
Or five,
Damn,
my fault. But that's what they're trying to do. I
they're
mean,
I mean,
cooking, man. They're really cooking.
yeah, this is a 11-year agreement too. So I'm excited about that. If that
Amazon Prime era, the Amazon Prime era of NBA. How
Well,
say that's
they
gonna
let
be.
y'all know these suspension teams are coming in. They doing it.
I mean, of
mm.
course, I mean you know it, yeah.
Okay, but we talked about Team USA. Sure, the King expects us to beat a lot of these teams. However, what are y'all's predictions for
Ooh, that's a good
which
question.
medal we will come back home with? We'll start with Zeno, Team USA.
Yo, could you just can I
Sorry,
go
I
through
know
the
you
one
said
time?
somewhere else. I know you're
All right, all
located
right, all right, all
somewhere
right.
else, but Team USA. What
No
you
worries, no
expect?
worries, no worries, no worries, no worries. Now, can I be a hater or do I have to be serious?
Serious.
Okay, they're gonna run away with the goal. If there's any like big issues going up, like the injury issues that's happening in the USA team happens, then yeah, they might get silver or bronze. But really and truly, they should be gold. Shouldn't really be much more said, to be honest.
Should be cold. Gold. We got one gold. Ace 30.
I think obviously USA gonna win gold. I think France is gonna get silver, and I think Canada is gonna get bronze. That's my prediction.
Okay, so we got 2 gold. Zeno, do you want to speak on the other medals? That could be one, or are you good with just the gold?
I mean, it's gonna be a mixture of what Ace 30 said. I think it's gonna be what's it called
Hey, you on
Canada
crack?
second. What?
My
I'm
fault, my
on
fault.
crack.
No,
Talking
Oh,
about Ace.
hey.
Hey,
I was gonna say
hey.
what I don't remember sniffing.
my
That's
fault, my fault.
crazy. But
I thought it was
yeah, I got you. France, France. Yeah, yeah.
True the King. Gold,
I
silver,
ain't
and
gonna
bronze.
listen.
It's a
USA
bad day
gold,
when True the King is
USA
smiling.
gold, France silver, and bronze. I may Serbia. I'm not gonna lie, that Serbia team maybe they got. I'm gonna go with Serbia. You know what I mean? And with that being said, yo, H, you want crack cocaine, man? Listen, man, like no offense, but like Germany and shout out to Germany. Now Germany may get a medal though. They may listen. Germany may can get. I wouldn't be surprised they can get silver. I wouldn't be surprised at all though. But like saying that USA not gonna get a medal at all is like that. Like I don't. That's crazy, bro. Like that's insane. This is not FIBA World Cup, bro. Like that's because y'all saw it. See, that's the thing. Y'all legit recency bias. That is the definition of recency bias. So last year, right in the FIBA World Cup, that we ultimately failed and didn't get a medal at all. Fast forward, that's the Aces logic. That's crazy, bro. Like that's insane, man. You bet. Hey, I ain't see UK and London. I ain't seen England on there on them groups though. You know what I mean? So I mean, hey, I mean, no offense, Zito, but I mean,
Yo, I don't know what it is. What is it with you taking it? What's called taking a shot? Anything that I'm a part of.
no,
It
I
can
ain't taking a
be
shot.
now it's England. Like, what do you want from
He
me?
took a shot. Hey, but here to be fair though, I have a reason. You taking a shot to USA. When you sit here and say we ain't gonna win no gold medal, anything goes at that point. Y'all saying
Man,
they
I'm
gonna
not
win
gonna
it.
lie,
What
you
you
know,
When
it's
did
mean?
I say
wartime.
that?
It's
What you
Olympics
mean?
time, baby. It's Olympics time.
What
It's
you
When did I
mean?
say
wartime, baby.
that?
It is what it is.
I
What you
just said
talking
I
about,
wanted to
man?
hate,
This
but
is
then
the
I said
first time. This is the first time ever. I'm probably gonna be, or maybe the last time I'll be rooting for Joel Embiid. This is bigger than NBA basketball, y'all. I want y'all to know that this is USA
Mari,
basketball.
you
We the
can
best in the world
smell
for
the
a
hate
reason,
coming from
man.
him, right?
You know what I mean?
Well,
This
y'all
is
make sure y'all get
And
them
now
votes.
she's being neutral. Okay, I got
Nah,
you.
go ahead, go ahead.
Who ain't neutral? Herm, what you got? Gold, silver, bronze.
I got USA gold. I got Canada getting silver, and for us the
Mm.
bronze, I think Germany would get the bronze.
yeah,
No
Germany is.
playing.
Don't forget about Germany. Germany is good.
And I don't really care about second, third place, just first place. And I expect obviously a team that consists of just these three main players, KD, Steph, and LeBron, should be enough to go get us that gold. And we got those players on our roster. So
I need
that's
to
what
see
we
a half court shot from Steph Curry. I need that turnaround in Olympics. You know what I mean? I need to see that turn around.
But I'm gonna tell
They
y'all
ain't
why
never
I'm
seen that
scared
before.
of Canada though.
Huh? Turn around?
I'm
What?
gonna
Turn
tell
around?
y'all why I'm scared of Canada.
The Curry
Canada
signature
got
move.
that guard play though. Like those guys can get buckets at will. And those guys gonna be in every game alone just because of their perimeter play. So
Thunder is correct, by
I
the way.
think
Yeah, they
Canada.
don't got no big man
Hopefully,
though.
hopefully Steve Kerr makes the smart adjustments. We have the versatility to
We
compete
got to.
to really dominate
That's
any
my
team.
biggest concern.
Any
That's my
team. Like,
biggest
I'm not gonna
concern.
lie, her.
Right now,
Like before Kawhi got hurt, the only guy that was an elite POA was on a consistent basis with Drew Holiday. Now we got Derek White and Ant that can basically we can interchange those guys to be a POA. So if we
That
do play Canada, we got multiple guys that we can put on Ant. I mean, we got multiple guys we
yeah,
can put on Jamal Murray and SGA.
yeah.
and
That's
that being
good.
said
Sturdy.
too,
That's actually one thing why I was actually think it's fine to have not Kobe White. Jesus Christ. What's his
Derek
name?
White.
Derek White. There you
Yeah.
go. Like him being on that team made a lot of sense because you have two POA defenders for one of the teams that will be the biggest issue for you. So
and H also, this is not Steph Curry like first time playing FIBA basketball. Yo. Like here's the thing, like that's the thing too though. This because it's like even there's a lot of people on this team that has experience playing like for the USA team FIBA rules. So like I mean everybody ain't Kawhi Leonard and Joel Embiid, yo. When it comes to the experience, like I mean, like so
I forgot Steph had time. I forgot about that.
I mean
Okay. Next up, we gonna take a visit to the past. Former Team USA Olympic teams that have stood out, basically. So we're gonna be talking about the 92 team, the 96 team, the 08 team, and the 2012 USA Olympic teams. And we're gonna be ranking them. Do y'all want to rank as a group or everybody giving their individual rankings? The crossover, which one we gonna do? 8:30.
Might as well do it as a
Take
group, man. Group.
as a group, we just give our opinions who should be placed, and then once we get to a certain, I would do a quick deliberation. We just vote. Majority vote wins. There's five of us. Majority vote wins. It is what it is.
Bet.
Now,
So we gonna.
for
Sorry.
those who don't remember, on the Dream Team, we have obviously Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Karl Malone, Chris Mullin, Clyde Drexler, John Stockton, David Robinson, Patrick Ewing, Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley, and of course the MVP of the team, Christian Laettner. Then we got Dream Team 2 with
Forgot
Karl
about
Malone.
Scotty.
Yeah, my fault, Scottie Pippen, because Scottie Pippen's on both teams. We got
Mhm.
Dream Team 2 with Karl Malone, Charles Barkley, Gary Payton, David Robinson, Mitch Richmond, Akeem Olajuwon, Shaq, Healthy Grant Hill, Scottie Pippen, John Stockton, and Penny Hardaway.
Did you say Reggie Miller?
No, I said Mitch Richmond and Reggie Miller. I'm sorry about that. And Reggie
Yeah.
Miller.
Uh-huh.
Next, for those who don't remember,
That's
on
good.
the
Right.
on the Redeem team, which was Carlos Boozer, Chris Paul, LeBron James, Jason Kidd, Michael Redd, Dwight Howard, CP3, Tayshaun Prince, Chris Bosh, Darren Williams, Carmelo Anthony, and of course the Bean, Kobe Bryant. Lastly, the 2012 team: Melo, Blake Griffin, Tyson Chandler, Kevin Love, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Russell Westbrook, Chris Paul, Darren Williams, James Harden, Iguodala, and of course, Kobe Bean Bryant.
Did you say
So
was AD on
nonetheless,
that team?
AD was on the 2012 team. Yes, as a he was one of the college representatives, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So y'all got the teams, y'all got the players on these teams. We're gonna start off. We're gonna start from bottom to top, right?
Not like this again.
Yeah,
Not like this
yep, we got to
again.
stop. We got to stop. I think
Not like this again.
I personally think the weakest squad out of the four was 2012.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of babies in that team. To be fair.
Yeah, I understand. That was peak LeBron. That was 2012 KD. But I just think guys like Harden, Westbrook, and obviously arguably Pete CP3. But
Peak CP3
I just think Tyson. I just think the front court in general. I think it's the worst front court out of all the teams. I think having Tyson Chandler, Kevin Love, they don't compare to the other front courts like Patrick Ewing, Shaq, Carmelo, Charles Barkley. You know what I'm saying? So I think the 2012 team is fourth. What y'all think?
I agree with that.
I'm not arguing.
Could you show back the 2012 team again?
I agree.
Yeah, I got you right now.
I agree. I ain't no complaints here. So,
boom, that's 2012 right there.
They won gold. They went 8-0. They averaged 116 points per game and beat their teams on average by 32 points.
There's not a lot of babies on that team, actually. It's only Harden and Ross.
It's Harden. Well, if you consider Westbrook, remember Westbrook, KD, they were young too.
But I think KD was close to his like prime at that point already. I think Russ
and Kevin Love was young too.
I think, and Kevin Love. Like, I think those three are the real young players, but the rest of them are already in their primes or peaking. So I don't know. I thought they were young.
And Blake.
Blake is young, but okay.
Yeah. So
hold on, I'll take it back. I don't think this. I'll take it back. I'm really thinking about it now. It's not. That's cap.
But okay.
Who's the worst team? Who's the worst team, Drew?
Not the Dream Team 2.
No.
Dream Team 2?
Sure, Dream Team 2?
Are we talking about this Dream Team 2?
We talking about Reggie Miller and Miss Richmond though. Like, come on, bro. Like, we ain't gonna sit here and act like y'all ain't gonna sit here and cool. I get it. I get your point in the argument, but like we gonna act like Miss Richmond and Reggie Miller, and those are nice players, Hall of Famers and all that, but like those are like glaring names when it comes to like, you know what I mean, all these Olympics teams we're gonna have mentioned, you know what I mean? Just saying. Like, although the one thing we run that 2012 team is very underrated, it was very good because of the chemistry they had. It wasn't the fact that, you know what I mean, it wasn't just necessarily the talent, it was the chemistry. And they dominated, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I may take that 20. I'll take 2012 over that 96 Dream Team. I don't care what Shaq and them say. You know what I mean?
Hell no.
I'll take 2012 over 96.
The front court with Akeem Olajuwon and Shaq. That by itself tells you what's up right there.
Yeah, but what about LeBron and everybody else though? Like, that's the thing. Like, they not matching that. Like, it's like
so Scottie Pippen's not a good perimeter defender. Did I miss something?
We talking about 96.
Yes, 96. Yes,
96. We
96.
talking about 96. We talking about 96 Pippen when he wasn't at his best. We talking about
He
96.
was at his
96
best.
Pippen?
They
That's
won
bold.
72
That's
He wasn't.
games.
96. What are you
He
talking
wasn't.
about?
He
They
That was
won
wasn't his
before the
72
back
96
injuries.
games.
Pippen wasn't his
Was that
peak.
before the back? Wait, let me
96
check.
That was before the back injuries.
96 Pippen wasn't his peak though. I
They
don't care. I
won
didn't say
that.
anything
They
about
won
injury.
72 games.
I didn't say what they had to do with him being at his peak though.
He was at it. That was one of the best Bulls seasons ever, nigga.
Man, listen, that was not his peak. That was not Scott Pippen at his peak though.
But
I
does they
never
have
said it was.
No, he don't have to be
I
at his
didn't
peak.
say.
No,
right? I
we
was
just
gonna
talking
say, do
about
they have
Okay,
to
the
be?
point. Okay, my point is you gonna mention. Okay, you gonna mention the talent, whatever the case may be of Shaq. We're not gonna. I'm not gonna argue that. But there's not a lot of people. There ain't nobody on that team stopping LeBron, bro. Like,
Wait, 95,
let's
96
call it
is
how
not
it
when he
is.
got his back injury? When did he get his back injury? 96, 97?
yeah, he got it like right
We
after
talking about.
he got it
We
right
talking
after
about
96.
2012
He got it like
LeBron.
towards
We
the end of
talking about
Scotty,
97.
Scott,
2012.
hey,
We
guess
is
what,
talking about
True?
2012 LeBron though.
Scotty could
Like,
contain on LeBron
I'm
James.
not saying he can't. I'm not saying he's not
Oh,
able to go. But that, like, first of all, like. And LeBron can guard
wait,
a lot. We talking about 2012 LeBron. LeBron can guard almost everybody
yeah.
on that team, bro.
But
And
he can't
Scotty
guard them all
Pippen
at
could guard.
once.
Literally, man. Listen. All right,
The,
now we're
no,
gonna
He
the
act
point
like
can't
is
guard
you
Melo.
Shaq and
Now we're
Akeem
going
Olajuwon.
now we're not gonna act like Melo ain't one of the best Olympic USA scorers of all time. Now we're gonna act like that
he
ain't the case.
is.
Like he ain't a
But
bucket. Like Melo wasn't getting a bucket
You
out
must
here.
forgot
Who
how
gonna
good
stop
Grant
Melo?
Hill was in '96.
Man,
let Herm give his answer. Let Herm give his answer. Herm, who's the worst team out of the four?
All right, I got a 2012.
it's gonna be
Why?
Minnesota
Show your work.
Timberwolves.
Well, I mean, I just think they was cool. It was nothing really just special or stand out. It wasn't like even though they was undefeated, it wasn't to me. It wasn't in dominant fashion like those other teams that we put them before them and won. Like people sleep on that '96 team. That '96 team dominated from the get go. None of those games were close. Those they probably was one of the most dominated Olympic teams ever. But it's not gonna get the mystique as Dream Team won, so they get overlooked. But I think that '96 team was way more dominant than that 2012. And when you look at that '96 roster, they were just physically they were just too physically imposing. And what is great for overseas for FIBA play, when you got a real physical, athletic, and lengthy team, in which that '96 Dream Team 2 team was. So I got them over that 2012 team.
All right, Mario Zeno. Before we go to voting, who's the last team?
Oh, I agree with you. I think 2012 is. I'm like, ooh, yeah, 2012. I still think.
Definitely.
Um,
Same. I
Mario.
got 2012 is last too. Basically, did what you said that front court is probably the weakest out of all the
Got one
other
respect.
teams. The front court.
They got to
Um,
guard Kevin Love with that 3-point line. That's all I know.
um.
Put Shaq in that pick and roll.
So
That's what we gotta do.
let's take to a vote. At number 4, True, who you got?
Like that 9-6 Dream Team, man.
Mario.
Two. The Dream Team 2. Let me make clarify.
You don't want to get crucified, bro.
2012.
Herm.
2012.
Zeno.
Is that? Are we still voting for
No, this
the
is the
last one?
official vote. Yeah, yeah, for the last
Oh
one,
yeah,
fourth
yeah,
place.
yeah, yeah. 2012, 2012. And then pack
All
up
right. So
team two.
if this was the Olympics, the 2012 team would not get a medal. They finished fourth. Now we're gonna start it off with Herm. Who's third?
I got the Dream Team 2 third.
Yeah, pack those niggas up, bro.
As great as they was though, Sterling, I don't think they was better than the Redeem team. That Redeem team was something special. Of course, they had to overcome the embarrassment of 2004, but they had a great mixture of the veteran presence, including with the young, unique talent that learned from their failures in 2004. So you got to remember, you had Melo at his best. You had LeBron James. He was in his MVP mode around that time for us at 2018. Chris Paul, of course, he had arguably one of the best point guards in the league. They was deep in every position. They was great in every position. And of course, you had the best player in the league at the time that helped redeem the team with Kobe Bean Bryant. So I think the '96 Dream Team will come in third. As great as they was, I don't see them being better than the Redeem Team. And I don't see them being better than the Dream Team because we know the significance of what they brought, and they are responsible for why all the other teams exist, basically. So, I'm going with '96 Dream Team 2 as the number 3.
Mario, who's number 3?
I guess I'll go. I don't know.
Put that Dream Team 2 up. Come on now.
I got you.
You
Here
have
you
to
go,
come
good
back.
brother. Zeno, who's third, man?
We packing that Dream Team 2 up, man. They come third for me.
Why?
I just think that the other two teams were just, I think they fit better and just was better. I think they had higher talent as well. Like, for example, I don't know with you, but Shaq and Hakeem on the same team sounds amazing. Same with Derek. Damn, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I was saying that just to make jokes. And I look at the last three teams, they have so much talent on their team, it's crazy. But nah, I'm still gonna say pack Dream Team 2 up. Not gonna lie. They don't. I'm trying to look at their guards. Penny Hardaway.
Healthy Penny, healthy GP, John Stockton.
Oh
That's
yeah,
the guards.
they have that fraud.
That's the point guards.
A lot of
That's the point guards. And then shooting guards, you got Richmond and Reggie.
I just think that if that's the case, I think that the Dream Team 2 has a worse like backcourt when it compared to Dream Team and the Redeem Team. In my opinion, I think that's one of the biggest things. Now you can say, yo, the fact that they have Hakeem, Shaq, and it was called Robinson kind of makes up for that. I still do think that while the Dream Team also has a lot of good front court players already. Larry Bird, although he was nearing his end. You have Karl Malone. I don't like saying that name. You have a younger Darren called Robinson. You have Patrick Ewing. You even have another
David
good
Robinson was
This
also on there.
MVP David Robinson, nigga.
Yeah, I said even younger. Do you have an issue with me?
No, I have no issue.
You're trolling me, bro. But that's why I think Dream Team is just has a little bit more continuity and just better. I think just they're better in general. I will be real with you. And then 08, like they're stacked top to bottom. Honestly, that's what I have to say. You see, in 08, Carlos Boozer is on that team, right? Was Carlos Boozer a deep boy at that time? Also, he was a deep boy around that time, right?
Carlos Boozer never won deep boy ever in his life.
Nope.
Was it Carlos Boozer I'm looking at? I mean, who was that big that played for the Mavericks?
You talk about
Chandler.
Yes, that was on the Redeem Team. That was 2012.
Oh, that's 2012, not 08.
Nah.
Cooked. But I just still think 92 and 08 was better.
Shout out to Ox, man.
All right. I'm just saying like this, bro.
Can we
understand
point
the
out what
nostalgia.
Rebranded just said? Sorry to cut you off. Can we point out what Rebranded just said? That is nasty work. That is nasty work. This guy is nasty work. What's good, Ox?
But nah, like I'm not even gonna salute Ox. I'm not gonna cap, bro. I'm just saying, bro. I get the nostalgia, but I think people really, really underestimate the weakness of this team right here. I'm putting Dream Team, the original, at number 3. One, they have the worst player, period, in all of these 4 teams. Chris Leonard. Let's get that out the way. Second thing is the biggest weakness from this team that even they said it themselves on the day of and in the documentary, they cannot contain quick guards. What do the Redeem Team and that Dream Team 2 have in common? They have quick guards. They gonna carve the hell out of this team. And on top of that, in my opinion, you had a better David Robinson in '96. You had Karl Malone, who's actually polished more of his game in '96. And then on top of that, bro, there's no guarding Shaq and Hakeem in international rules, dog. There's no defense for that. And then now I got Gary Payton and Penny Hardaway giving them the ball at that, plus locking up John Stockton that. Oh yeah, I'm putting this dream team at number 3. Just simply off a matchup premise. I get it. The Hall of Famers, the Impact,
Oh,
they're the first team. Da 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 da. Forget all that. This ain't about stories. It's about basketball.
you
Basketball
messed up
wise,
there.
this team gets cooked by Dream Team 2 and the Redeem Team.
But this where you messed up at, then, Sturdy. If you
hold
brought,
on.
I just
you
got to
finish
challenge
point.
your point right quick. If the points that you brought up, which were good points, if that's the case, then why it got the 2012 team last?
Exactly.
I told you why. The 2012 had the worst front court.
No,
What you talking about?
Bro, you changed the whole argument. First of all, we didn't
Yeah.
even.
I didn't change it.
versus. Oh, time out. We didn't know we were doing versus. First of all, you legit just
Who said
added it
versus?
in there. You just said you compared. You just said and you said. First of all, for one, with that being said, that the quick guard
They do have the worst player out of all these 4 teams. Like Chris Lane is the worst player out of all these 4 teams.
That's irrelevant. He barely was playing.
That's not relevant because when they because one.
You brought up some
Yeah,
great points.
Everything
But
I'm
if
saying,
that's
like,
the
is
case,
y'all brought the same points for those teams.
But if that's the case, then
One at a
2012
time.
should be up. 2012 team should be ranked higher.
Okay,
No, they have the weakest front court, Herm. Like, bro, like we broke this down. Look at 2012. 2012, like, bro, Blake Griffin, Kevin Love, these niggas not even MVP yet.
That's a great presence.
Bro, Tyson Chandler, I mean, in comparison to Patrick Ewing, Shaq, Dwight Howard, nigga.
Better than those guys.
But Tom, hold on.
Who's better than who defensively, Herm? What are you talking about?
But hold up, though, man. But
defensively, he was better than 92 Patrick Ewing.
Yes.
All right.
What? All right,
Wait,
bro.
let us Herm at 8:30. Are y'all done?
All I'm gonna say is this: this man legit changed the whole topic of the argument to try to make his point. I see on real time. We legit called. He legit changed the whole thing and try to make his argument for one. He got caught in that blasphemous.
No, true. I just gave my reasons why I picked this team. Like I said, one. This team, we keep forgetting the dream team out of all these 4 teams had the most injuries. Period. Second thing is, I'm talking about at the time. At the time, that version of that team, Bird was not Bird. He's not prime Bird. He's bad back Bird. Chris Blake, like you said, didn't play. So essentially, we're comparing. It's really like that's a 10-man team. Let's be real.
Earlier, bro, you don't stand on what you be saying. Bro.
I am, nigga.
In the past conversations, you was talking about how when we talk about injuries, well, it ain't gonna be that big of a deal because Olympics or whatever, you ain't gonna play a lot of minutes. Now you're gonna bring up Larry Bird in a situation.
You know why? Because we saw him play no minutes, bro. What are you talking about?
Man, come on.
We literally saw Bird hit 1-3 and lay his lazy ass down. What are you talking about? Bird was not healthy in '92. True.
Man, listen.
What the hell are you talking about? If this was everybody in prime, this would be a way different conversation. But everybody wasn't in prime in '92.
And put it in context, right, y'all? In '92, Larry Bird averaged 20 points per game. That was his last season. He averaged 20 points per game.
What he do in the Olympics, bro? We talking about the Olympic team.
But here's the thing:
he hit 1-3 and laid his ass down.
But here's the thing, too. When we talk about Olympics, it's all about the chemistry and things of that nature, which that dream team in that short period of time developed the chemistry. They were one of the the highest chemistry teams in the NBA.
No, the team that has the highest chemistry is the 08 team.
Well, I'm not saying they were one of them. I said they're one of them in USA Olympic history.
2012.
Mind you, everybody.
No, that was intentional. Like the 28, like they build up the FIBA teams. Everybody on that 2018 played each other well FIBA except Kobe.
Right, but speaking of experience, right? Everybody on that dream team has Olympic and FIBA experience. Everybody, a lot of years before even they decided to do the dream team. For one, that plays in a big part. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Listen, man. Iron sharper iron, man. The practices they had. Come on, man. We had Clyde Drexler. We ain't doing that. You talking about they ain't couldn't guard. I couldn't tell they couldn't guard speedy guards because they blew out everybody out in the world.
There was no speedy nigga. The international play was garbage in comparison to other years, bro. We ain't doing
Now
that.
we're gonna move to
We talking about the team.
Here we go. Here we go.
You just said they blew them out, bro. The average margin of victory was 40.
Hey,
bro,
by
what
the way,
competition? What are you talking about? Bro,
listen,
they toughest competition was Tony Kukoc. That's it. They dogged them.
Are we talking about competition or are we talking about the team?
I'm talking about the team. I'm trying to keep on the team. You trying to bring up competition.
Are we talking about competition or are we talking about the team? Because if we're talking about competition, then why you did downplay 2012? Because clearly, I mean, I don't understand. See, it's like
I just told you 22. I'm gonna say it again. 2012 had the weakest front court, in my opinion, in comparison to these other three teams, bro. They do. That version of Tyson Chandler, Blake Griffin, Kevin Love, they don't stack up against Shaq, Hakeem, Patrick Ewing, Charles Barkley.
Can we start the vote, man?
All right, we can start the vote. But Mario and Zeno didn't give. They didn't get a third. Mario said come back to him.
I really don't know. I'm stuck between 08 and 96.
Come on, man. Don't disrespect Magic.
See, that's the problem, too. That sounds cute.
Come on, man. Come on, man. You get him, Clyde. Get him, Clyde. Come on, man.
But Sturdy, but you know how people always mention when they try to compare what player is better, they always say the top 75 and all that. 10 guys on the 1992 Dream Team was on the NBA's 50th anniversary team.
Yeah, 10 of them.
10 players was on their team.
Yeah, 10 of them. I agree with you.
So end of the day, none of those other teams could say that. They got 10 top 50 players on one team.
Yeah, Dream Team 2 got 8, but it's whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so Hollywood Herm said 08. No, he said 96 should go at the third spot.
He said Dream Team 2, yeah.
Okay, and then Zeno said Dream Team 2 as well, I think.
Hold on, Zeno, what you said? For number 3?
Dream Team 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Truly King, did you give yours?
Man, 96 going. Man, we vote 96. They third, man.
Dream Team
96
2.
third, man.
Mario, what's your vote?
I'll go ahead and say 96. The Dream Team 2. I'll put Dream Team 2.
Oh, you fell for the peer pressure? Oh, I ain't this. Your vote wouldn't matter anyway. It's three regardless. But like that's the point. Stand on your own merit. Stand on your own merit, Mario. Damn.
No pressure, nobody.
Oh, by the way, 92 got to go afterwards. By the way, just want to throw that one.
I just think the players in I don't like that 96. I just it is what it is. We're just
96 Shaq and
I default I know 96
on the court at the same time.
That's crazy.
Yes, that's crazy.
96 is at 3. We got one vote.
Shaq
all right, 96 at 3. 96 at 3.
So teasing is crazy, bro.
So who's number 2?
92.
Let's start with start with Zeno. Who's number 2?
Dream Team.
Dream Team. Wow.
I think at that point of time, why is she laughing?
Go ahead, explain.
No, why are you laughing?
Explain stuff, sir.
Go ahead, explain. Go ahead and
Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike.
Okay, so why am I catching strays now? What is going on? Yo, okay. I just think that 08 at that point in time didn't have as big of an issue when it comes to be honest with you, I just like 08's team more. I'm just gonna be genuinely honest with you. I like 08.
Hey, I respect the honesty, bro.
Appreciate that.
True. Who's second, bro?
Man, hey, 92 Dream Team. To that point, yes, they was old. The reason why I'm saying it because they was older. I think 018 was more. They was. If I'm comparing, like, yeah, I'm gonna say 92 because, like I said, it was older. compared to like when it comes to their talent compared to everybody else. Um, I think they're not as versatile as to be number one, in my opinion, and they don't have the best chemistry out of course. I mean, we choose between '08, so yeah, '08. So I mean, I'm choosing nine. I'm choosing 92, man. Yeah, they were the dream team
But
before,
I
man.
changed my argument though. I changed my argument though. Go
I ain't
ahead,
say
Herb.
hey,
Go ahead,
Mario.
Herb. Who was the number two?
I ain't mention age. I just said I said
Because
age,
Mario,
bro.
you gonna be swing vote, Mario. You gonna be swing vote.
Yeah, I got the redeem team at number two. Um, as,
Mm.
as great as they was though. You know what I'm saying? End of the day, man, nostalgia means a lot. End of the day, I get to that when I get to number one, but I got redeem team number two though.
For me, um, I'm be honest. Uh, I would put 92, but I'm being petty. I want Mario to be the swing vote. I'm picking Redeem Team at number two, just to tie the vote up, just only to tie the vote up. I personally think 90 '08 is better, but I'm still picking 92 for the set, just for Mario to do the swing vote. So
Here we
2-2
go.
piece, Mario. Who you picking? Who's
That's
second?
that's crazy.
The redeem
Hold
team
on,
is
hold on. Real quick, Mario. Real quick, Mario. Who is the superior team? Look the people in the eyes.
You gotta
the
get in the corner.
superior team, like the best team out of all the USA teams. Or you
They
just want me to
probably
do the second team? The team I
Nah, we
think
already
is
here. We already here. We already here. Give the order. Who's first and who's second?
who's first. First is the dream. That is the dream team. I don't care about no age. That is still a collection of the best
I
basketball
don't
players.
care about age.
Besides,
Mario
but
2024.
I'm sorry. Besides the Leitner, I know
that
as
is
bad as
crazy, bro.
Leitner was, Leitner does not.
You don't care about age,
Leitner does
right, Mario?
not. Leitner does not affect my
Let her cook. Let her cook.
decision. Leitner does not affect my decision, and still saying that that is the greatest team to ever
Man,
be.
they didn't even
That team got the best
Let her
point
finish.
guard of all time, best shooting guard of all time. Like that that that's the dream team is the best team ever assembled.
Facts.
Age, I
Nah,
cannot. I
No
really
matter
don't
about the
care.
age, yeah.
hold on.
Yeah, the
Let her cook.
age don't play no part for me.
The fact
Now,
that
Age
she
Mario.
play
stand
no
Now,
on
part.
Mario. Here's
business
always
with
Man,
you.
talk that
Mario. Here's what I
shit,
need you to do,
Mark.
Mario. Here's what I
Talk
need you to do,
that
Mario.
shit.
I need you to look the people in the eyes, and I need you to look that camera in the eye and let the people know who's second.
The what is it? The '08 Redeem team is second. Now, if you go put that team first, that you like Kobe Bryant, because basically A30 said that the people that everybody that was on the Redeem team was also on the FIBA team, and Kobe was like the only addition. I think that's what you said earlier. If
Yeah.
that's the case, and you don't put the Redeem team at number, you got a Redeem team first. That means Kobe. That I don't like. That says a
you
lot
understand
about
narrative.
Kobe and what he brought to that team. Like that's all I'm gonna say. That the Dream Team is first. Dream Team is number one. People consider it to be the greatest collection of basketball talent on the planet. It's not up for competition. It's not up for debate. And the Redeem Team is
Talk
second.
that talk. Don't want to talk about
Period.
talk that talk, man.
Y'all heard the lady. Y'all heard
It's
the
not.
lady.
It's not.
And
Hey,
we,
that's
we
not.
also
I got to take my glasses
we
off for this. I
also
got.
we,
Talk
Hold up.
that
we
talk.
also we also heard about how she does not care about age. Let's go.
That was
Hey,
crazy.
because they
But
look, they were
Talk that
old,
talk.
but they weren't playing
bro,
like they aged though. Like these niggas was out there balling and hooping.
oh
Like,
man.
period.
Hey,
Talk
listen.
that
Hey,
talk.
first and foremost, man, I gotta take my glasses off for this, man. I gotta take because that is cap. Was absolute cap. You talking about speaking of Kobe Bryant, arguably the best perimeter defender in Olympic U.S. history. Let's talk about that. If you talking about the come on, man. He shutting. Come on, say it ain't true, man. Kobe was so locked in that we talking about Kobe Bryant. They had to tell him to shoot. That's how special that Redeem team was. he was told he had to shoot. So the sit up here and talk about, oh, what's team is better? Come on, listen. The 08 team had way more chemistry. They were more versatile, and listen, you got Michael Jordan, cool. They got Kobe Bryant, a peak Kobe Bryant. You know what I mean? Yeah. You had LeBron James. You had D Wade, Chris Bosh. Come on, Christian Laettner, bro. Christian Laettner didn't even play. He didn't even play. That's how sorry he was. He didn't even play. So you gonna compare a team that you didn't even want to even play one player for real? That's what we doing. You talk about Jason Kidd. Last time I checked, Jason Kidd better than John Stockton. Last time I checked. If we let's break it down. Last time I checked, if we want to play that game, last time I checked, Carmelo Anthony better than Chris. We talking about Chris Mullin. See, I funny you talking about all this dream team. You ain't nobody mentioned no Chris Mullin yet. We're gonna talk about Chris Mullin.
He was a great
You
white hope
serious?
after Bird, bro.
We capping on Chris Mullin? We capping on Chris Mullin now? Are we
I mean,
doing?
I was
Are
gonna
we
get there.
serious?
I ain't went yet.
No, Herm, you next. Herm,
Come
you next,
on,
though.
man. Come on, man. It's an 08 to redeem team, man. Listen, that dream team played for money and the fame, man. That redeem team did it for more of our country. Cause they were listen, we lost so bad that they did it's the redeem team for a reason. Cause they redeemed the country of USA basketball, man. They the one that building the culture what we seeing now. You know what I mean? The dream team, they had to get paid for that. A lot of them dudes on a lot of people, if y'all didn't know, y'all, that was a branding thing. That was a money thing. A lot of reason why they picked that, a lot of reason why they did it, because they got that check. Hey, yo, Jordan, man. Hey, listen. I got this, you know what I mean? Come on now. That was a vacation. That dream team was a vacation and branding opportunity more than just playing for the country. Let's talk. Let's get to that. If we talking about USA basketball and Olympics and all that, come on, man. We ain't doing that. The
Fool,
Redeem team, they did
y'all
it for the
messed
love.
up.
They did it for the love. They did it for the love. They did it for the country more than what the Dream
Y'all done
team
messed
did.
up
That's what.
now.
Come on, what we doing, man?
True, you done messed up now, cause true. Even though you showed enthusiasm and all that, you capped on some things. The Dream Team was formed for one reason. Y'all remember what happened in 1988, right? When Petrovic, Vlada Divac, Sabonis and those boys put a whooping on Team USA in 1988. That's why they formed the Dream Team. They had to neutralize what was going on overseas, and how dominant the Dream Team was. Chuck Daly didn't even call not one timeout in the whole Olympic play. Didn't even call a timeout. Didn't even call not one timeout. True. People could say, I know people gonna say they went against plumbers. What happened in 1988? Yeah, man, the world was catching up back then, and they saw it, so they had to put this great collective group of talent. Yes, you could talk about Christian Laettner, a kid that didn't play. He was a kid, college kid, didn't play. He was decorated in college though. Chris Mullin didn't really get clocked like that. And true to King, you mentioned Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd wasn't even in his prime anymore. So if you compare the Jason Kidd of 08 to what John Stockton was in 92, John Stockton was a better basketball player than Jason Kidd. When the 2008 Jason Kidd. At end of the day, the Dream Team, they set the stage so teams like the Redeem Team could be formed. Teams like the Dream Team to be formed. Just so the Team USA could start taking things seriously.
Mm-hmm.
So end of the day, people could hate on the Dream Team because you may not like the era. You may hate the '90s like Sturdy do. You may don't care for Michael Jordan like most people do. But end of the day, it's not even about Michael Jordan. The team was it was about passing the torch. Larry Bird, Magic Johnson passed the torch to MJ around that time. Man, the 1992 Dream Team. Yes, it's nostalgia. Yes, game evolved ever since the 1992 Dream Team, but they set the stage for USA dominance. And true, you looking for USA dominance now? The Dream Team 2 in 1992 is the epitome of that. Won the games by average of 43 and a half points a game.
Man,
That's dominance, brother. And sturdy. For you to disrespect the dream team like you did to put them number 3. Everything that you said, which was valid points, but you had to move the 2012 team to number 1 with all the points that you made. They was actually had the best chemistry out of all the teams. Out of all the teams, the 2012 team had the best chemistry. But when it comes to the best Olympic team of all time, it's the Dream Team. They set the stage for everything: money, power, and respect. Redeem Team had to get respect back.
So they passed the torch more than wanting to play for their country. That's what I got from that. So they wanted to
I
be more
just
of a passing the torch than more than
well,
playing for
first,
their country
true,
and
true.
dominate.
First,
That's what I got from
well,
that.
just give some
That's what I
context
got
about that.
from it.
The reason why they first negotiated for to get paid, because remember that was the first time Americans was allowed to play pros in the Olympics. So like most pros, they expected to get paid, and there was nothing wrong with that. Second thing is too, Herm, I don't hate the '90s. I don't hate the '90s. I picked '96 Dream Team 2. I thought '96 Dream 2 team is the best team, but apparently they not. Third thing, I want to make a correction. My apologies for not clarifying. Kobe Bryant did play in the '07 FIBA games, but I meant to say the reason why they recruited Kobe is not only the fact they lost in the previous Olympics, they also lost in the previous FIBA game as well. That's my bad. But a lot of guys they're a little emotional right now. But we're gonna move press things forward.
And that redeemed documentary harder than that Dream Team documentary. So let's get in
All right,
that
you
too.
capping, you
We gonna
capping,
play that
you
game.
you you capping,
Let's
you
get in
capping,
that.
you capping.
Come on, man.
The Dream Team doc is way it clears that Redeem doc. We're not gonna do that, dog.
Come on, man.
It had better graphics. Hold on, that Redeem documentary had better graphics. It was in HD, but
Man,
nah, dog, it wasn't better, dog.
besides Matty Johnson report, you get him, Clyde. You get him, Clyde. Besides
Hold on,
those
hold
two
on, time out,
records,
time out. That whole story. Hold on, true, you can't
you
cap that
get him,
whole
Clyde.
story of that
You
game
gonna let
was
him do you
fire.
like that,
We
Malone?
can't
Oh,
go
you
do
gonna
that.
let him do you like
No,
that,
we ain't doing
Malone? Oh, you gonna come on, man.
Did I
that.
hear
That
who
whole
do you?
story was
I'm
fire.
dead. He said,
Hey, they lost a Bob Hurley and them. They lost a Bob Hurley and them, man. Get out of here with that, man. They lost a Bob Hurley and them, man. Get out of here though, man. We ain't doing that.
Unofficially,
We ain't doing
Chuck
that.
Daly threw the game. It's documented. It's documented. It's on record. He threw the game.
You go get him, Clyde. You gonna get him, Clyde. That was the best part of it. You go get him, Clyde. Like, come on, man.
Nah, but yeah,
But yeah,
yeah, but real quick, we're gonna play a quick ad for those who need help with gambling purposes. Why not try Sports Duel, bro? Profit Duel,
with
like Profit
gambling
Duel.
purposes. Sorry, my bad.
Why not? But hey, Zeno, everybody, bro. Sometimes you need to make extra money on the side, Zeno. Hey, I don't know about you, Zeno. I'm definitely gonna get some of this Olympic action, but we need to show the people what's the best route and the best option to do so, and that's Profit Duel.
I'm here to introduce you guys to a website with guaranteed returns, and it's called Profit Duel. And Profit Duel guarantees your returns by using this thing called match betting.
So match betting is basically a process that involves placing two bets on the same event to cover all outcomes. And that's the most important thing right there. So there's really no risk. This means we don't win anything, but we also don't lose anything. But in the process of doing that, you are unlocking the generous free bets offered by a multitude of different sports books out there. Let's go ahead and click on some of these offers. I'm going to show you how this process works. But when you click on these offers here, as you can see, sports welcome bonuses, multitude of different bonuses right here, and you have the opportunity to take advantage of all of these offers, and it makes the process so much easier than what you see on some of these other sites.
Get Profit Duel and let's start getting this guaranteed cash today.
yeah, y'all go make sure y'all check that out. Profit Duel. Make your bets through that website. Next is WNBA talk. A lot of stuff has happened in the past week since the last time we spoke. And we'll start off with obviously the best player in WNBA basketball right now, Miss A'ja Wilson. Is now the franchise leading scorer for the Las Vegas Aces, the two-time WMVP. WNBA MVP made franchise history over the weekend, surpassing Sophia Young Malcolm to become the team's all-time leading scorer. She did this against the Dallas Wings. In this game, she scored 28 points and had 10 rebounds. The Las Vegas won 104-85 against this team. And in this game, like I said, she
That's
became
good.
the Aces all-time leading scorer. She reached 4,301 career points, which ended Malcolm, who had 4,300 points. And obviously, since then, she'll continue to add on to, she'll continue to add on more points throughout this. Becky Hammond labeled Asia as the greatest player to ever put on a uniform. I couldn't agree with Becky Hammond. I couldn't.
Mario, man, I'm crying, bruh. That's just
facts.
good. That's just good.
That's facts. Her dominance. You could probably make an argument for both ends of the floor. The greatest player to ever put on a Stars or Aces uniform. It's not just what she's doing for our franchise. It's how she moves the needle across the world. She's a special person, special player. Enjoy it because she's a rarity amongst other players. Like her people like her just don't come around. Yo, Asia is just
Go.
She's go. That's facts. She's go.
That's good right there, man. There's tears in my eyes right now, man.
Let Zeno kick it off. Let Zeno kick it off.
No. I'm not going crazy. I'm not going crazy. Stop. I hate when Sturdy does this.
Yes, you go first, bro. Let's go. Talk about the GOAT. Talk about the GOAT.
She's just GOAT. Like, this is something that is clearly like a very big milestone for her. The fact that she's still in her prime. This is not in her later years. How old is Asia? She's 27, right? 27. Reminder, she is 27. And
I'm not impressed.
Stop.
We get it, Herm.
We'll get you, Herm.
You hating on GOAT. We get it. Just like you hate on LeBron, you hate on this GOAT. We get it. But all I'm just saying, her being able to hit this at 27 years old, and barring the fact she gets traded or anything like that, she's probably going to push this further than we will probably ever see it being like touched again. Most likely. Actually, maybe I'm talking a bit too much because she did have a little bit of injuries in her earlier seasons. But her having 4,301, yo, I can't wait to see how far she can push that further. Plus, actually, does anyone know what the leading scorer of WNBA of all time is?
It's Diana Taurasi. I think it's Diana Taurasi.
Yeah, Diana Taurasi.
Yeah.
Check.
She has like 10,000.
You are right. She's to 10,423. And she hasn't even reached it yet. Okay. Well, she hasn't reached the top 25, but I can tell you this: after next season, she about to be 25. The next season after that, she about to be she gonna catch up. No, well, 10,000 is it's way too much to catch up to. But I think she could possibly end her career at number 2. Yeah, she could probably end off at number 2. Because I'm sorry, like right now, she's already just hit 4,300. That means she probably is gonna have to play another like 7-8 season to catch up to Diana Taurasi. And I'm not going to ask for a big. I'm not going to ask for a big to be able to produce for that much for that long. I don't think I'm never going to do that for a big, whether it's in the NBA or the WNBA. I would never do that.
All right. Trudy King, we know you're an Aces fan. What are your thoughts on Miss Wilson?
Yeah, he got family over.
Golden State lover.
Congratulations to the Aces best player of all time, Asia Wilson. You know what I mean? This is impressive. If y'all didn't know, Becky Hammond used to be a player, played for the San Antonio Stars. I think she passed. You know what I mean? So, and hopefully forget that that's what the Aces used to be the Stars in San Antonio and then Utah. They like, you know, but this is impressive. You know what I mean? It's her young career, and she's already doing this already. You know what I mean? Trying to help her build a dynasty and bring a championships there. I mean, hey, congratulations to Asia Wilson. I mean, one of the best scorers She's gonna go down one of the best scorers of all time, my opinion, especially now. So, shout out to you, Demond too, whatever your name is. Appreciate you coming in, man. I mean, appreciate all the support. You know what I mean? No profile pic.
Weird.
Listen, man. But hey, that's dope, man. Like I said, records is meant to be broken. So, hey, that's dope. That's dope.
No, but before Mario gives her soliloquy, why aren't you impressed by what Agent Wilson has done?
Man, I need to cook Asia Wilson. That's what I need to do. Because y'all be going too far. And the reason why y'all go too far, try to give a GOAT status, she ain't accomplished nowhere near what the other greats of the WNBA have done. And talk about all-time leader scorer for the Aces. Hell, the Aces ain't been in the league that long, so I'm damn sure not impressed with her being the all-time leader scorer for the Aces. I can see they been in the WNBA the whole time. They just really got to her. So there's nothing to really brag about or go overboard with the hype about that. She's the best player in the league. Just enjoy her being the best player in the league, and once her career, then you can go there. She ain't nowhere near as Cynthia Cooper. She ain't even on a Cheryl Swoops level. She ain't even on the oldest player in the league, Diana Taurasi level yet. So she got ways to go. So just enjoy her greatness and let her build her legacy up, because she ain't nowhere near GOAT status. So for people to go overboard with that, they are crazy and caught up in the moment. Just caught up in the moment. That's all it is. Just caught up in the moment. But shout out to Adrian Wilson for being the best player in the WNBA. But you got a long way to go to be mentioned in the GOAT conversation for the best women's player of all time.
To be honest, Asia does not have a long ways to go. If she continues playing at this level for the rest of this season going into the playoffs, because the Aces should make the playoffs and they could potentially make the finals, it's not out of the realms of possibilities. She is I could put her top 2 as one of the greatest players of all time in WNBA history. We're talking about a player. We're talking about a player. If I'm not mistaken, she still leads the league in points per game. She's averaging a double-double. She's in conversation right now. She leads the case for most valuable player in the league, and I don't think it's close. Nobody comes close. Nobody comes close right now in MVP voting with Asia. And right now, she's top 3. She could finish top 3 in Defensive Player of the Year. She averages I think she's like top 10 in both steals and blocks. So she's giving you offensive production and defensive production, all while being the best player on her team and the best player in the league. Definitely, with this one season she's having, she could finish GOAT level. She could finish as the greatest player of all time. And
talk to that nigga Mario. Talk to that nigga Mario.
And guess what?
There's no point in her having to play more years if she could finish with a DPOY, an MVP, a potential.
Swoops got 3 of those.
Finals MVP.
You see.
The finals MVP, man.
This is why Mario, you being 23 years old, you kind of wet behind the ears, man. You need to do more research. You actually need to study back in the day right quick and study the history of the game. Cheryl Swoops got multiple Defensive Player of the Years. Cheryl Swoops got 3 MVPs. Cheryl Swoops came into the league and won 4 straight damn titles in her first 4 years in the league.
But if I'm not mistaken, if Asia wins if she wins if she wins the championship this year, if I'm not mistaken, that's like 2 in a row. If she wins DPOY, like she's on track. Cheryl Swoops in Defensive Player of the Year 1 consecutively. So my nigga, she's on par with these other people. She's on par with Cheryl Swoops. She dang near
Don DeMarco.
She is cooking, man. She's
Don DeMarco.
So I'm gonna test your knowledge. How many Defensive Player of the Year Cheryl Swoops got?
She's got 3 or 4 consecutively. Asia Wilson is on pace to get exactly what Cheryl Swoops got with the DPOYs too.
If I'm not mistaken, it'll be
No,
consecutive
Adrian
years.
Wilson. Adrian Wilson ain't
Oh,
never won
pace.
consecutive defensive player of the years. She never done that.
She,
Cheryl
yeah,
Swoops did that. Cheryl Swoops did it.
let me
And
look.
winning MVPs in the same season as well. Man, look. She got a long way to go. Is she the best player in the league, Mario? Hell yeah, she's the best player in the league. But to talk about GOAT status, I'm sorry, sweetheart. We from the same city. But you are out of your mind and you just caught up in the moment. What you been drinking? Green tea shots early today?
That's
Yeah,
Green.
crazy.
They
okay.
healthy.
Oh,
They
Let
healthy
me.
for
Tea
you.
shots
fight
early
No,
back.
no,
today?
Don't
no,
let
no,
him
no.
cook. Don't
She
let him
does
cook, man.
have.
You
She's
tripping.
got 2 consecutive D points. She won in 2022. She won in 2023, and she has the potential to win in 2024. That's 3 consecutively. If I'm not mistaken, that's only one minus
That's
Cheryl
some
Swoops. I think
that's
Schwartz got 4.
Herm. That's
Yeah.
some Dwight Howard stuff, Herm. That's
I mean,
impressive.
Cheryl Swoops did it as a guard. She did it as a guard. That makes my point even more valid. She was a guard
Man,
doing it.
I mean,
Man, look.
shout out to Cheryl Swoops, but she was the Kobe Bryant of the WNBA. Like, let's calm down,
Nah,
bro.
that's
Like,
cap. She was playing. True. And this the crazy part. This motherfucker come back for pregnancies, winning MVPs. After dropping the
no, she
baby,
was
she win
cold. She
MVP.
was cold, but she
Man,
was
come
legit
on,
like the
man.
Kobe
Y'all
Bryant. She was legit the
Well,
Kobe.
well,
She
Herm,
was the
Elijah
Kobe
Wilson.
Herm, I'm
Bryant.
working on it. Herm, definitely. Trust me. Age is working on it. I promise you.
Age
All
ain't
I'm
finna
saying
have
is
no
though,
baby.
age. All I'm
She
saying is
ain't
this,
finna have no
age.
baby.
All I'm saying is
These
this
women
though,
too
age.
selfish. She ain't finna drop
When
no
she
All
when
I'm
baby.
she come
saying,
across me, she will.
that's crazy. But all I know is like Asia has been like, listen, I don't care regardless if when she going to finish the goal.
She
That's
wasn't
for her.
even
Like
more
she's on a great
dominant than Maya
trajectory.
Moore, man.
yeah, she'll tie Cheryl Swoops in D
But
points.
one thing we do, although we do got to clarify, like Herm, like it is impressive that she is the leading scorer of Aces because the Aces been around. The name just changed. That's all it is. The name and location changed. They've been around since Utah Stars back in the day. The Utah Stars is the Vegas Aces,
All
as you
right,
can say.
who was the best player in Utah Stars history then?
I mean, top my head.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Utah Stars was trash though, wasn't they? I
That's
don't
what
really
I'm trying
remember
to
those.
that's why
But
I'm
the
saying
point
I'm
is
not
though,
impressed.
but like I said though, like they became the San Antonio Stars, which Becky Hammond, the greatest. I mean, she was at one point in time the greatest in that franchise history at one point in time, and the fact that I mean, so it
She
is
didn't
impressive.
play
They've
the
been around
whole
Utah.
career though. She didn't play
I'm
the
just
whole
saying, regardless of listen, we understand the franchise. Besides the Aces history, it's not a lot of great history. Besides the Aces, we understand that. But when you are the leading you lead your team in franchise and points, that's always going to be impressive. Like we can't sit here and deny it. Like, I don't forget about how she getting ranked or whatever the case may be. But she's a franchise leader in points. That's always going to be impressive.
But Mario, man, I'm disappointed in you acting like these LeBron James fans right now.
Not the LeBron fans.
Yeah,
No.
cause see, this is what LeBron James fans are get to. They just used to get so caught up in the
LeBron,
moment.
hey, don't compare LeBron to AJ Wilson, man. You don't want the word.
I
That's
mean,
don't
it's
compare
kind of the
LeBron.
same thing. It's kind of the
It's
same
really
thing.
not though.
Well,
It's
Herm,
really
since
not though. It's really
Herm,
not
since
though.
you
Cause guess what the first thing Mario did on me? She brought up points per game, rebounds,
That's
and
what she
all that.
doing though.
But she brought up stats just like LeBron James fans do, man. Hey, it's okay though. It's okay though,
She
sweetheart.
winning too. She winning and she winning awards. That's the Asia way.
And,
That's her.
guess what? Guess
yeah,
what?
Herm, she brought up a lot of things, bro.
And
Not
guess
just
what?
stats.
She got a big 4. She got a big 4 on that team too.
Sure,
A big
But
don't do
Herm,
that.
But
Her
besides
don't
even
do
that,
that.
the
Her,
comments, it
her
was a
no.
stack. So the comments was a stack. Like, let's not do that,
so the
bro.
comments was a stack,
Her.
Herm. So let's make
Not
this
more
clear when you
stacked
talk
than
about
the
that.
Aces. Not more stacked than the
What?
Aces. Not
All
more
right,
stacked
we
than
can move
the
on.
Aces.
We can move on.
Hey, and
We can move
with
on,
that, we can
dog.
move on.
We can move
We can move
on.
on.
Yo,
Yeah,
Hey, we can
because
move
her
on,
you
we
man.
acting
can
a
move on.
old
Dang,
man right
That was
now.
that was
crazy. That
crazy.
comment team was crazy. That was an all-star team. Go
So,
ahead, Mario, man.
all right. How many Olympians do the Aces got on the roster now?
That's nasty work. That is
You
that
net,
don't
bro,
mean
man, Mario.
How
Let's move
many
that
on. This
don't
dude,
mean
Olympians the
he playing
Aces
anything.
dirty.
got?
It doesn't mean
He
anything.
playing dirty. He playing
How
dirty.
many
He playing dirty.
Olympians the
Very
Aces got?
dirty. Very,
How
very.
many Olympians the Aces got?
You
Answer the question.
you had Tina Thompson. What player on the Aces better than Tina Thompson and Cynthia Cooper?
Chelsea Plum.
Oh,
Not
Yeah.
better
you
than
won. You got that,
Yeah.
Chip. You
not
got
better
that,
than
Chip.
Tina
Yeah.
Thompson.
Yeah.
You
I'm
got that,
going
Chip.
there.
You
I'm
you
going
got
there.
that. You got that.
Crazy.
That's
But
crazy.
we
That
gotta
was
move on. Crazy. I do want to give a shout out to Tina Charles. She's been in the league, I want to say 15 plus years. She moved up third all-time scoring. She just surpassed Tamika Catchings. She was originally supposed to be on the team just to be a leader and be a person that can guide the young talent on the Atlanta Dream. But she has been able to, still make history with at 35 and stuff like that. So shout out to Tina Charles. But we also got to get down to the nitty gritty. We know that the MVP is solidified going to Asia Wilson. However, Rookie of the Year is looking to be a very tough competition between two phenomenal players who have been historic this season. Miss Angel Reese, who is my favorite to win Rookie of the Year, and Caitlin Clark. Angel Reese, the 22-year-old, obviously, like I said before, she achieved the historic feat of setting the new WNBA record for the most consecutive double-doubles. And she's doing this as a rookie. So she's beating out players who have previously done it with multiple years in the league. Like I said, what makes this feat so special is because she is a rookie doing this. Candace Parker, if I'm not mistaken, was the last player to have a double-double. And today, she actually added on to it. She beat it last game. And today she is now she now has 14 consecutive double-doubles. The last rookies to take home and she also won WNBA Player of the Week. The last rookies that took on winning WNBA Player of the Week went on to win Rookie of the Year. And that was Aaliyah Boston, Ryan Howard, and Nafisa Collier. And Nafisa Collier is literally still one of the best players in the league. Angel for this month of July is so far averaging a double-double, 16.8 points and 14 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal per game. She's developed a well-rounded game, both offensively and defensively. And this kind of was not expected coming into the season. Before I get into Caitlin Clark's historic year, what are y'all thoughts so far on Miss Angel Reese?
Man, hold on real quick.
I kind of said a lot. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You trying to take up all my points. So yeah, first of all, shout out to Asia, man. Doing her thing, showing to be a rebounding monster as we projected her to be. I know we're not. I'm beyond this market.
Go ahead, my bad. I didn't think she's gonna come in being the best rebound in the league. I will say that.
No, honestly, Zeno, I'm not surprised because this reason, right? For some reason, people downplay offensive rebounds, and for some reason, Angel Reese is getting quote unquote criticism for that, which is weird as hell.
It's because,
at the end of the day,
you know
bro,
why? You know why? You know why? It's because it's the Jokic thing. People. It's weird because the only people that I've ever heard get criticized for that was Drummond and now Angel Reese, where they miss some shots and then they grab their own rebounds and then they put it back. Every other player that I think does stuff like that, Zion, Jokic, the big that used to play for Houston but then went to the Sixers in the 90s. Moses Malone. Those three players, even Embiid to a certain point when he gets to the rim, he kind of does that. No one else outside of it was called Drummond and Angel Reese gets flack for doing that, and it's weird to me. But hey,
to me, it's a skill. It's a skill at the end of the day. For those who understand, bro, let me just explain this, and now we got you. Here's the thing: when you do that, you're essentially reestablishing position. So as we know in basketball, once you establish your pivot foot, you stuck there. It's a wrap. So you're gonna pass the shoot. So if the option for me to get the ball off the glass and give myself a better position, that is a skill. So Angel Reese, from Moses to Drummond to even Jokic to Angel Reese, there is no criticism for that because that is a skill. Just because it's not a quote unquote pretty skill don't mean he's not respected. And shout out to Angel Reese for like not only showing the great rebound she is, but also let's be honest, like I didn't think she was scored as well. I didn't think she was scored as well. I didn't think her defense would be this well at this stage of her career yet. Obviously, there's more long way to go, but like just show like those stats that Mark presented, that shows how much a beast she is, a beast she's going to be.
That is fact. Going to be a beast. True to King. I'm gonna do Herm last because I feel like Herm probably got some negativity. So True to King, what are your thoughts on
I try to tell y'all, man. I try to tell y'all about. Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all about Angel Reese, man. I've been on the train.
Yeah, you also been on the Los Angeles Vegas train, so we know you like to ride back.
It's not about. Listen, hey, this is what it is though. Like
you like riding, yeah? Is that what you want to say?
That's cap. Hey, listen, I already told y'all about that was crazy. I already told y'all like I've been on the wave. Y'all late. I told y'all.
You've been riding, yeah.
Well, Angel Reese, I never said that. I don't know why you keep saying that because I never said that. But one thing,
it's all about you. It's all about you.
The one thing I did say was I said Angel Reese. Hey, listen, her offensive game. Listen, people talking about she needs to be in college one more year because her offensive game. Listen, she can rebound and play defense, and it's going to translate into the NBA. Which, hey, fast forward. Breaking the record for the most double doubles. What in NBA history? Consecutive double doubles in NBA and WNBA history. Come on now, Angel Russell. Right, like listen, right. When it comes to offensive rebounds, that's not easy to do. Like other people are also trying to get defensive rebounds. So you're out there biased.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying, man.
I don't see
Chicago Sky, man. Chicago Sky got one. Still the draft.
Still the draft. You're a different type of bandwagon.
Hey, listen, I've been had this. I had this since last year.
No, you had this like 2 weeks ago.
I had this. No. I had this after they won the championship. I had this when they won the championship. LSU won the championship.
No, show the people again. True.
Hey, listen, listen.
You've been riding. I got you.
Let show the world, True.
Hey, listen. Hey, Andrew Reese, Rookie of the Year. I had this after the LSU won the championship. So when they lost, I didn't jump ship. I still said the same exact thing. Hey, man, Angel Reese,
the ship,
man. AR, man. That's
AR-15. AR-15, man.
That's right. I need to copy
AR-5, man. AR-5.
See, Lamont cooking right there. But I do want to say
I got that on Angel Reese. I think I went on Angel Reese Instagram and she had something about I don't know. I got this is official jersey. That's official tissue jersey.
Right.
Hold up, man. You want to see the tissue? Oh, this is official. This is official. Like, Joe, this LSU. Listen, I could have. Hey, y'all thought I played for LSU. I put this joint on. Come on now. This is official. Listen, number 10. Come on, man. Shout out to Fly J too, dropping the album too. And Fly J dropped that album, man. Best of both worlds, man. We'll copy. Listen, man. Listen, hey, man. Angel Reese, man. Rookie of the Year, man. Chicago Scott, still the draft, man.
You gonna calm down now, bro?
Yeah.
I've already calm. I was calm.
No, it's okay to be hyped about this.
You want me to turn up.
Reason to be hyped. Hollywood Herb, what are your thoughts on Miss Angel before we get into
you about to say Caitlin Clark? We know.
Nah, Angel Reese Rookie of the Year.
Wow. Oh my God. You changed your taste. Crazy.
And to be honest, as she's playing, she should be in the MVP conversation.
Yeah, we can move on.
I can't say that, but
hey, Herb, why you do that, bro? Like, he finds a way. He finds a way just to come from left field, though. Like,
wait. What did he say?
He said with the way she plays, she should be an MVP conversation.
You got it, bro.
What do you mean by conversation? Like top 10 or something? Like, what do you?
What conversation? True? Why you were saying true? Now you gotta answer.
Top 15, right?
Hey man, what Angel Reese is doing? No rookies has done it. on the level she has done it, getting all those double doubles, all those rebounds.
Okay.
She's breaking records as a
All right.
rookie.
Mm-hmm.
She's
All
getting
this hate
better
on
and
Adrian
better.
Wilson is
She's
crazy.
getting better and better as the season go on. And don't act like y'all haven't put losers in MVP competition before.
She not a loser. See, that's why you just be chatting. She not a loser. Chicago the top 3 in the
Her
East. You
team
just
is
chatting.
losing.
You chatting. You
Her
know
team
they one of the best teams in the WNBA.
They not one of the best.
Chicago is not the
Yes,
what?
they are. They
Top three
bro.
team
They
in the
hold up,
East.
bro.
They
Hold up.
very
They're the
mid.
third team.
They're not trash.
on, they-
They're mid. Yeah, like
Yeah,
they're like
they're in the
Yeah,
I
middle.
mean,
They're,
I don't know. I don't know what
right now
they're
they're
not trash.
They
They
third
they
in the
not
East. They
winning.
third in the East. They
fifth.
9-12. You can, but still
Wait,
though,
did they
they
just
third
win
in the East
today?
still.
Did they just win today?
Yeah, they won today.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Okay, yeah.
But
I'm
we
just saying
got everybody takes on Angel. Zeno, you spoke right.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you cut me off. Then,
Oh yeah, I
dude,
forgot about that. My bad. I like cutting off study. My bad.
But if you want to go, you can still go. Or are you good with?
It's study about coming off.
Man, I don't know what. How crazy. They under 500, man.
I
That's
do
trash.
want to say one thing I wanted to add on to
I-
True the King. I think it's insane how consistently you can see that the girls are trying to grab a rebound, and Angel Reese is like being contested by like 3 different people, and she's just consistently pulling down the board. And I'm sorry, like Angel Reese isn't like 6'3", 6'4", and a lot of the girls are like 6'4", 6'5". Angel Reese is like 6'1", right? She's 6'1".
No,
she's 6'3". She's 6'3". She is 6'3".
No,
But
she's
one
definitely not
thing,
6'1".
Okay,
She's definitely not 6'1".
she's 6'3". Okay, but she still isn't like at a big level. Like she's a wing, and she's able to be grabbing contested rebounds over a lot of these players, and I think that's just what makes me so surprised. I knew she was gonna be a good rebounder, but to be like clearly this good is crazy.
I agree.
One thing about her,
Do you think that this is
her game.
Can I ask a question? Do you think that this is the best rookie rebounding season ever by
In WNBA history,
by Dubs? Yeah, by a Dub player.
absolutely. And one thing we ain't talked about too is her engine. Her engine is she's nonstop moving like on the court. She's outworking everybody on the court. That's the one thing about it. When you even on offensively and defensively, she's outworking everybody. So it's like you can't. That ain't nothing you teach. You can't teach that. So it's like where she got it. You know what I mean? She got the hit factor, man. You know what I mean? It's like, hey. I mean, with that being said, Caitlin Clark. I mean, and shout out to Caitlin Clark. She's been balling lately. She ain't been struggling.
Speaking of Caitlin Clark, she is also having an historic rookie year in her first, obviously her first season in the league. Recording the first ever rookie triple double. Clark leads all rookies in scoring. She averages 17.6 points per game. She leads all rookies in 3-pointers made, which is 24, free throws made, which is 42, and assist averages, which is 6.6. And she plays the most minutes, which is 33 minutes per game. She also joined Candace Parker and Sabrina Ionescu to become the 3rd player in WNBA history to record 100 plus points, 30 plus rebounds, and 30 plus assists in her first 6 games. And now when we talk about the defensive side of the ball, we know that she doesn't have a good reputation of being great. However, in the games that she's played this season, she has been manageable. She still plays at a high level on defense, which is sustainable for the team. It was a good start to one of the most sensationalized rookie seasons in recent memories. So, like I said before, the Rookie of the Year competition is very close. How do y'all feel about Caitlin Clark's performance so far this season?
Shout out to Caitlin Clark, man, like for adapting to the physicality of the league and maintaining. Obviously, she had to make adjustments to that style of play, but in general, like she still maintained it. I'm straightforward to the point, Mario. If it was up to me, I'm treating this Rookie of the Year like they did Jason Kidd and Grant Hill. I'm giving them both the award. Like both these rookies are doing historic things. Both these rookies are in my opinion, exceeding expectations, believe it or not. And on top of that, most importantly, they're continuing to grow the product for the WNBA, showcasing that greatness in the WNBA isn't just one style of play, nor is it just one race. It comes in a multitude of factions. And so, by saying all that, I will personally I'll make it Cole Rookie of the Year, just like they did Jason Kidd and Greg Hill. They're both if they both by doing that, they both get the recognition, and it only helps the league even more by spreading the talent around and exposure.
I think also to add on to what you're saying, A Study, I think giving them both the Rookie of the Year kind of also feeds into that Larry Bird versus Magic comparison. Yeah, I get one of them were better than the other in the rookie season, but because them winning the award kind of says narrative based that they both came into the league at the similar level. Now we're going to be even more interested on who's going to be better in the second year, who's going to be better in the third year, and looking at it from that aspect, in my opinion.
That's fair point. True to King, Hollywood Hearn.
Yeah, I agree. They should be like a co-rookie of the year because it is close. They are doing things, impacting their team. Um, yeah. Also, Diesel. Kalen's not leading the team, league in assists. It's Alyssa Thompson. Shout out to Maryland Terps. You know what I
And
mean?
I'm not surprised.
Shout out Terp Nation. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? One of the most. I mean,
Terp
but
Nation.
I think I should. Yeah, Terp Nation, Maryland Terps. You know what I mean? Uh, but like I do believe it should be like a WNBA co-rookie. I mean, it's so close. They impacting the game in different ways. You know what I mean? The injuries with the defensive and the rebounding and things of that case. And of course, Caitlin Clark is offensively what she's bringing, versatility as a scorer. So I mean, you can do both. You know what I mean? Both one of them. I mean, listen, they one of the best players in the league already for what they are. So I mean,
Facts.
so I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, okay. Hollywood Hearn.
Man, in the end of the day, I don't even think the rookie of the year is close. I think Angel Reese should flat out win it. In my opinion, I just think that she had above shoulders. She exceeded because a lot of people didn't really see her getting double doubles at the rate she's getting because of the way they viewed her offensively. For what she's been doing on the defensive side of the ball with her rebounding, with her aggressiveness, with her not bagging down, with her playing big, playing physical, and it just having the overall impact she is having. Don't get me wrong, her team's still mid, but she still has a positive impact night in and night out for her team. Well, day in and day out because they play early in the mornings too. But I think Angel Reese it shouldn't be a cold. It shouldn't be split. Angel Reese flats out get it. You know what I'm saying? Caitlin Clark got the luxury of having a talented. She got Boston with her. She got more of a talented team with her. Angel Reese really don't have that in Chicago. So I mean, end of the day, I look at that, and I'm gonna just say Angel Reese should get Rookie of the Year.
I would agree with Herm on the basis of it should not be co-rookie of the year. I want there to be a winner. I want to see how these people judge, and we know, like, obviously, either way, the crowd's gonna be upset, but I think that'll kind of cause more viewership and more attention, even though it probably will be negative. But it could, like I said, go the way. If Kayla Clark wins it right now, I wouldn't be upset. If Angel Reese wins it right now, I wouldn't be upset. Both girls deserve it. And I give the slight edge to Angel Reese simply because the expectations for both these players were different. The Chicago Sky selected Camila Cardoso.
That's the one I was gonna ask.
Yeah, Camila Cardoso was supposed to be technically the best player on that Chicago team. She was supposed to not the best, not more so the best player, but her impact was supposed to be way greater than Angel Reese so far. Now I understand Camila did get hurt, so that kind of detoured it. But yeah, the fact that Angel Reese fell to 7, I feel like she is the steal of the draft. But yeah,
Right.
Zeno, what you gotta say? Sorry.
I was gonna Max had a question and he DM'd me. I want to say up here. Do you think Kamala Cardozo plays a big factor in Angels rebounding, and why?
I'm gonna say no, because even when Carmela Cardoso was out, Angel Reese was still going crazy with the rebounding. And then again, Camila Cardoso is still on minute restriction. Are you saying like she gets these rebounds because Camila is out? Is that kind of what?
He never specified. I'm guessing it's to do with her being out and having less minutes. I'm guessing it's to do with that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know. Then again, when they're both on the court together, there's been instances where Angel Reese is still grabbing these boards, and Carmela Cardoso, she'll grab a board too, but they both battling for the rebounds, really, even when they're both on the court. If they,
what would be a curveball for Rookie of the Year? They give it to Cameron Brink because she tore her ACL.
That would be crazy. She was actually one of the biggest people. And also, speaking of the Twin Towers, Angel and Camila played today. They both got double doubles. So, yeah.
Right.
Twin Towers. But next, that is enough of WNBA talk. That was a good conversation. And Herm, I cooked you with the Angel Wilson take. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you cooked her.
Shooter King, go ahead with your goofy take.
Memphis cook, nigga.
Yeah, man. Hold on. I got y'all, man. So this right here, this is interesting right here. Shout out to Entirely NBA channel. I saw this on here. Let me see. Boom, boom, boom.
You still gotta talk to. You still gotta let people know what's going on. No dance outs.
Let me see here.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like some of the things, like there was a crazy group of takes this week, man. Like you had options. Like you really had options. You had one that you start. I thought, yeah, go ahead.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with your options. A lot of people don't deserve those options, but that's neither here or there. But let me see here if y'all can see it. Let me see. Hold up. Let me see here. There we go.
Oh, I completely agree.
Yeah. The whole game, only the last 5 minutes matters. It's just like basket, back and forth. I get it. You guys can score baskets. Cool. Like, fucking, you should be able to. And all it is like muscle memory. Like, if I were to sit on a court every single day, practice. Yeah, no shit. I'm going to be able to hit whatever shot I can do. So then it's like, we've established you guys can score baskets. What else can you do? And it's like, not really much if it's about stamina. Do track. And also, it depends on, like, fucking genetic freaks. Like, not in a bad way, just, like, in a good way. Like, how about just lower the fucking baskets? Like,
lower them?
Jackie's not impressed with basketball players.
Oh, I completely agree.
Yeah. The whole game, only the last 5 minutes matters. It's just like basket, back and forth. I get it.
Yeah, so basically, she's saying basketball players not are unimpressive athletes, which is crazy. It's like that was the.
Go ahead. Sorry, I keep trying to. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, that I didn't. I'm trying, like, it's still confusing on, like, I don't know who she is, to be honest with you. I just saw it on Entirely NBA. They be doing stuff, covering NBA topics, whatever. And I just saw that on my timeline, I think on whatever. And that's what happened. I'm like, whoa. So basketball players aren't impressive athletes. Like,
in comparison to other, I'm sorry.
But still,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
It's like, no, it's not, because I think what people don't understand, like, first, the ability to consistently play, especially when it gets there, like when we get into the playoff situations, consistently having to guard certain rotations and certain actions and having to hedge and recover and all of that type of stuff for 20 minutes set for 24 seconds straight. They're constantly trying to pick apart on your defense, and then you're asked stop at a drop of the hat and try and run to the other side of the court, and then now try and set up your own offense where you're constantly moving as well, and you're still in that back and forth consistently for like 3-4 minutes straight. There's no real time for you to really rest, unless you're like one of those corner shooters. I think people don't understand how much stress and strain that does put on your body to be constantly going up and down, especially thinking if you're like a big who's having to now guard another big who's probably gonna be in a dunking spot, have to play drop or hedge up to the level of the screen, then drop back, then having to now, when let's say they missed the shot, it hits the rim. Now they're having to now battle their big to try and grab the rebound, pass it to their guard, and now they're trying to outrun the big to get to the front. I don't understand. I don't understand how.
Yeah,
when it comes to stamina-ish.
Putting it simple as terms though is like, bro. I mean, basketball is one of the only sports that you play offense and defense simultaneously. Like you can be you be on offense, the next thing you know, you on defense in a second, back and forth. The stamina, like 94 feet, like that's not easy to do when it comes to that. Like playing those many minutes like that, playing offense and defense is like that's not. I mean, that's unimpressive. It's crazy, especially when you've seen guys. I mean, we've seen players back in the day playing in chucks, playing 48 minutes per game. So I mean, I don't know how that's not impressive. Or like you see the dunks, you see the things you can do with a basketball. Like, everybody's able to play basketball, but like there's certain things you can do on a basketball court that is like we've seen people do 360 dunks in games. That's not easy. That's not impressive.
But that's not quote unquote really like that. Can't nobody convince me that basketball is not. That's probably I ain't gonna say weakest, but it's I'm
athletes and impressive.
In general, like obviously to the normal person, that's of course I'm not gonna be able to do what Steph Curry and all these basketball players do. But when I compare what Steph Curry doing to like, let's go like Messi, what Messi be doing on the soccer field, I would say Messi's job is 10 times harder than what Steph Curry got to do on a basketball court. We talking about.
I mean. Maybe, if you compare, and that's always you can debate that. But the problem is just like when she says unimpressive, like when it's on the muscle memory. First of all, you can have all the muscle memory in the world. A lot of people can't. We still haven't seen nobody shoot like Steph Curry ever.
That's true.
You know what I mean? You still have certain people that do certain skill sets. Like for example, Angel Reese. We just brought her up. I mean, she's doing something that a lot of people in her female basketball have never done. You know what I mean? So it's like when you're talking about unimpressive athletes, having a knock for the ball, like rebounding, which is like it takes, you know what I mean, athletic ability when it comes to timing and things of that nature. Shooting, Herm just applied. That's crazy.
K2 sticks is wild.
But that's a dumb take though. Like lateral quickness and sliding your feet, playing defense. Like it just I don't like. You can say other sports are harder, which is that's a whole nother conversation. But like saying basketball players are unimpressive athletes is insane when you have to really do things you have to read and react on everything. You have to read and react at a high level and still be athletic doing so. So it's like that was just goofy take of the week. I mean. You did lower the hoop more to be more impressive. That makes it even easier. Lowering the hoop makes it easier. The fact that you just a 10-foot hoop and I can do this and that and fit like Kyrie Irving. Like we've seen Kyrie Irving, like that's not like that's athletic ability. Like that's don't take. Listen, I know people that have been practicing their ball handling forever. They don't do the things that we see other people able to do. So it's like. That was goofy. That's why
Can I hold on?
Man,
I gotta cook them
real quick,
man.
Real quick. I know you got all the time in the world to cook them on. I got to make this quick. honestly, and it's more so pushed back to Mario. Like the average NBA player per game, they run about 2.5 miles a game. The average NBA player run around 2.5 miles per game. We're not talking about the crazy elite condition players like a Steph Curry who gives you about maybe 3 or 4 miles. We're not talking about guys like that. We're talking about just the average NBA player gives you nearly 3 miles a game. And then that's not taking the fact that level of coordination that you need. The rim is a 10-foot rim, dog. It's a 10-foot rim. So you're able to leap multiple inches off the ground. From most of guys, it's 30 to 40 inches just to get to touch the rim. And so for that to happen, that requires an immense amount of athleticism. Now, I get it. Like each sport has their own degree of difficulty and their own degree of athletic challenges. However, when it comes to basketball, real talk on a season-to-season basis. When it comes to basketball on a season-to-season basis, no sport gives you more wear and tear, especially on lower body. These guys play. I'm about to finish, right? These guys on a season-by-season basis play 82 games, dog. Even with the least amount of back-to-backs in today's NBA, they still got back-to-backs. They still got 5 games in 7 nights. They still got 4 games in 6 nights. And the thing is, as fans, we just don't see the recovery process of NBA players. That's why we don't think it takes that much degree of difficulty as athleticism, which it does. It's a high degree of athleticism and coordination. You can say other sports are better or the sports are more difficult, but when it comes to athleticism, especially for the NBA, you need a high level just to make it there. Extreme high level. And like I said before, from just basic conditioning and being able to run at least 3 miles a game, that should let you know how difficult basketball is at highest level is.
I'm disappointed in Sturdy because the sport that is more grueling, that is more taxing on the body than basketball is baseball. Baseball players are some of the best athletes in the world. You remember back in the day, they used to have those slam dunk contests with all those baseball players in the Griffiths, the Barry Bonds, all them. If you could really play baseball, you could play every sport in the world. Because baseball, unlike other sports, it takes coordination. It takes a lot of you gotta be strong mentally as well. But baseball works all the extremities. You play 162 games. You gotta do spring training, so you playing over 2. And then if you make the playoffs, you down there playing almost 250 games a year.
They play a lot.
And then you got summer league sometimes a day because they got the summer league classics for USA versus the Worlds and all that. So baseball typically only gets a month and a half of rest a year. So end of the day, to me, baseball players,
but
in all actuality, is the best athletes in the world, honestly.
But I think
Herm, we can get into that, and that's a different conversation. But I know you got into it late. The conversation was the lady saying basketball is not a high degree of difficulty sport for athleticism. Period. That's what she said. She ain't compared to no other sport. She just said it's not that hard to play basketball from athletics standpoint.
Could you play that video again just for Herm to really understand?
Yeah, just because Herm got back, he really listened to it. That they was not so much what's the hardest, because like I said, Herm, every sport has to me.
I completely agree.
Yeah. The whole game, only the last 5 minutes matters. It's just like basket, back and forth. I get it. You guys can score baskets. Cool. Like fucking, you should be able to. And all it is like muscle memory. Like if I were to sit on a court every single day, practice. Yeah, no shit. I'm gonna be able to hit whatever shot I can do. So then it's like we've established you guys can score baskets. What else can you do? And it's like not really much if it's about stamina. Do track, but and also it depends on like fucking genetic freaks. Like not in a bad way, just like in a good way. Like how about just lower the fucking baskets? Like
lower them? Jackie's not impressed with basketball players.
So sorry.
I kind of, but
Go, go,
I
go, go,
kind of
go, go.
assume we don't like. I feel like there is a lot of context missing prior to her making that initial statement. I assume that she was probably more than likely trying to compare sports, but she probably was.
but
That's just what I assume.
even if you do that, like like I said, we ain't gonna get into like other sports per se because like I said, I've you know what I mean, other sports ain't easy.
I'm
Like
trying to figure
soccer and
out
all that stuff ain't easier.
how why I said was a
But
bad.
but saying that playing basketball is unimpressive, it's still crazy though. Like I'm not gonna say that with any other sport. So why I say that for like when
That her basis
you have to,
argument was a lie.
yeah, it's just stupid. You can argue if other sports are more is harder. That's a different conversation. But saying that basketball athletes are unimpressive is like that's insane. When we've seen things that like normal people cannot do that play. Like I don't like this. I don't know. Like the miles that people run. You gotta run. You gotta shoot. You gotta be physical. You gotta be strong. You have to lift weight. You gotta do things like other sports to do. So yeah, that was good for take of the week. That's what I really when I first saw this, I was like, listen, man, I had to get this because this was crazy. You know what I mean?
What Marcus
I don't
said
know if
was
she said
crazy.
that. I don't know if she said. I don't know why she said that because majority of people play or black are in the NBA. I don't know. I mean, allegedly, I don't know. I mean, that was crazy to me, man.
We
I don't know
had
the
to
name.
listen to the her whole premise though to
I
really.
try to find it. I try to find. I don't know if I can. I mean, I try to find it. I mean, I would because I would put more context to
Cause
it.
that do
I mean,
sound
I could.
bad now. That clip you played did sound bad. Like she
I mean,
coming
I
from
don't
a
know,
bad
man.
place.
And it's allegedly too. I don't know if it was a race. I'm just putting. I mean, I'm just trying, but
Yeah.
listen, man, that was Goofy Take of the Week, man. But listen, man, like I said before, man, Goofy Take of the Week, man, it could be a comment somebody said. Listen, don't get caught slipping. I will be watching. I will be watching.
Damn, I
You
done
think I'm
got
not
caught
watching?
slipping, man. I done caught slipping. I got caught slipping with
That
the
I
Asia
ain't hold
Wilson
on. That
stuff.
Spurs take. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna put that Spurs take. You said last week. I ain't gonna hold you though. When I saw this,
You talking about the Spurs making the playoffs?
No, he's
no,
saying
the
the Spurs
Spurs are
not
not
being
a
a dynasty.
dynasty.
That's
I'm
crazy.
gonna put that.
Oh.
This saved you. This saved you, low key though. This kind of saved you. Like I ain't gonna hold you though. I'm putting out. I'm putting out there. You know what I mean? That's behind the scenes. Besides crossover behind the scenes. You know what I mean? By true to like nah, but that was crazy.
Oh,
But yeah,
before we get in the chat warrior of the week, just a quick fast break. Shout out to the U17, bro, like the U17 team for continuing the tradition, maintaining dominance, going 51-0. I understand they technically
Undefeated.
did it last week, but we missed it. But shout out to them, bro, showing that to quote True the King, tell the world to catch up.
I
That's
mean,
simple,
listen, you
dog.
see it. They said we need to worry about. You saw it. Listen, we are undefeated in under a 17 play. We undefeated. We ain't never lost. We never lost.
So
Never
so
lost. You know
so
what I mean?
just to remind people,
Ball, ball.
not only our U17 team is undefeated, but also our women's basketball team is undefeated. But
Never
apparently
lost.
the international world caught up somehow. But okay. Second thing is on fast break. Don't forget, people, we got some scrimmages going on. We got some NBA basketball showcases going on throughout this week. We got tonight's game against USA against Canada. That's at 10:30 p.m. Eastern time, a little late, but nevertheless, it's on Fox Sports. Y'all should definitely watch it. But as you see on the schedule for the rest of the week is USA versus Canada, USA versus England, Siberia.
No, that's not. That's
Uh,
Australia. That's
That is
Australia.
no, I'm talking
Australia,
Australia.
my
Australia.
guy. Yo, you be
I'm
hating
doing
us
shit.
English people,
That
man.
Siberia,
was
That's
crazy.
sad.
South Africa.
That was
All these
crazy.
dudes, man. This is just a schedule for the showcase for those who don't know.
Australia and England, the same place, bro.
And lastly, for my video game players out there, 2K25 coming, man. 2K25 coming. As y'all can see,
Damn.
they did they did something different. They did something different. Not only with Jason Tatum be on the cover, but also this is the first 2K cover where you
Look,
can buy a WNBA player with the NBA player on the cover. And obviously we got the Legend Edition right there on the far right with Vince Carter, one of the most greatest in-game dunkers of all time, doing what he does best. So just to let y'all be aware, 2K25 coming out, and that's the covers for the upcoming game.
Hey man, first
I
soon to be
wonder
on the
why they
cover since
chose
Kyrie Irving.
Tatum. They should have given it to Jaylen Brown, if anybody.
No, so
Man, listen,
Mari, just to add context to it, majority of the time the people that get on these covers for these video games is go by marketability. So
That's
let's be
you're
honest.
right.
Not only Tatum is
popularity.
that's marketability. So not only Tatum is, let's be honest, not only Tatum is better than Jaylen Brown, but he's way more marketable than Jaylen Brown for reasons that we all know is BS. But nevertheless, Jaylen Brown as an easygoing personality, most importantly his style of play, and obviously being in Boston don't hurt either. That results him in getting so much attention. That's the reason why he was top 5 in jersey sales the last 2-3 seasons. There's a reason why he's top 15 in shoe sales the last 3 to 4 seasons. So the marketability dictates who gets on these covers, than opposed to awards or whatnot.
And Jaylen Brown can always get on. Listen, man, like he ain't retiring. You can get on another cover.
You know he ain't coming.
I mean, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that be on 2K that you thought you never get 2K cover, but I mean, hey,
I just got on just so I could be able to ask Hollywood Herm, how many times is Mario gonna have to keep cooking your ass on this WNBA topic before you realize to just leave this shit out the way? Just stop talking about the WNBA.
I know people. I know people be desperate for Hollywood Herm to get cooked, so I understand where you guys are coming from.
But for some reason you keep
his lips like this.
Mario would prefer not to cook her Memphis brethren, but you keep forcing her to have to do it.
Nah, but has she cooked me with she's not the GOAT. She's not in the GOAT conversation. People are caught up in the moment.
I don't think she ever said that.
Because it's in the moment. And on top of that, it's not impressive. It's not impressive that she's an all-time leader scorer for the Aces. Hell, ain't no great players really come out off that team like that. Off that franchise.
Wait. You gonna knock her? You gonna knock her? No, you are knocking her because the Aces haven't been here that long. So then, by that logic, I guess what Cynthia Cooper did for the Houston Comets wasn't that impressive because there wasn't nobody before her, right? That's the logic, right?
No.
Because the Aces ain't been here that long.
This is how I counted it though. Casual. She came into the league. She came into the league at 34. She wasn't even in her prime.
Okay, so it's impressive because she was old as shit. It's impressive because she was old as shit.
I know. Listen.
Damn, that's crazy.
End of the day, Adrian Wilson can't tie Cynthia Cooper's shoes, man. That just end of the day right now.
That sounds more. I ain't gonna lie to you. That sounds more like a feelings thing than facts. But you know what? Go ahead.
Facts though.
Caught
up in the moment.
Okay, let's get it.
I appreciate y'all.
No, but that wasn't the only reason why. Hold on, Sturdy. That wasn't the only reason why I came on. True, stop lying on me. Stop lying on me. I did not say that Jaren Jackson. I did not say that Jaren Jackson. No, I did not say Jaren Jackson Jr. was better than Ja Morant. I said that Jaren Jackson Jr. was more impactful than Ja Morant.
That's still cap.
Listen,
whether you did it, just say my name right. But then also to Zeno, I said that you were arguing you weren't arguing her point because she wasn't talking about the degree of physicality or anything like that when it came to basketball.
That wasn't my point though. She was talking about athleticism.
Zeno, can you let me finish before you damn attack it? God damn. You were talking about how when it comes to athletes in basketball, them having to run down and back and on a consistent basis and having to play defense while also having to go on the offensive end and have to produce. You were talking about how it can be hard on their joints and that's underrated. That wasn't her point. Her point was the degree of difficulty as far as playing basketball is not that impressive. So that's all I was saying. You weren't arguing her point.
I was arguing the stamina part where she was talking about how if you want to go stamina, you can go to track.
So then why did you bring up her joints? Why did you bring up joints?
I never said joint once, but I was talking about how bigs had to deal with for example, having to go up to the level, then also getting back in the drop position, also dealing with their own bigs. When the ball misses, they have to grab rebounds, guard their own man, pass it to their guard, and then also outrun their big on the opposite end. I'm talking about the fact that they're dealing with all of that in what's called small amount of time, and then also having to then try and screen and help on the offensive end. What the whole point of my point was, they're doing so much movement in small times, and they're asked to do so on both sides of the court consistently. And that's why you see, like, for example, if I remember, was it 2019 or 2022? It was either one of those two seasons where this was the season where they were trying to stop the fouling issue. You know how when James Harden, it was 2022, because I think 2022 is when James Harden came to the Sixers. Yes, it was that year where they were cutting down on the foul calling, and when they're cutting down on the foul calling, and if you remember, a lot of the times you were seeing players like start to slow down during the regular season, and it's because when they started realizing, when fouls are not being called, a lot of the times where they're getting rest for free throws and all that type of stuff stops happening. They're having to constantly play this type of intensity for 4, 5, 6 minutes straight, and a lot of them are not used to doing that. That's what I was trying to speak about. I was trying to speak about the amount of intensity they're going through at a short period of time and how much that they're having to do. It was nothing to do with necessarily physicality. It's more due to the amount of time that they're running and moving in a set amount of time is what I was trying to talk about.
Well, that's a good point, but you didn't say all of that, so I don't know.
Yeah, because all right. I mean, if I'm gonna hey.
I love talking sports with you guys, but we definitely got to wrap this up. We got one more. We just got to do Chat Warrior, and then Herm got an announcement to make. So, panelists,
Chat Warrior.
who do y'all think is Chat Warrior of the day?
Chat Warrior, ironically, is the host. Mario knows best. She was up in the chat chatting it up. And
Unfortunately, Mario is excluded from this award. I get it. She can't win it every time. But
my favorite one was my favorite one was Diesel 754. Ain't that right, Mario?
Nah, Diesel may got it. I ain't gonna lie, Diesel.
Mario is not
crazy.
She's not. Hey, Diesel 754 got it, bro. He was cooking. Ain't that right, Mario?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, but that Pythagoras 3-1 photo seriously deserves to be considered. I vote for him.
Yeah, Diesel. I ain't gonna lie, Diesel made chat warrior.
Diesel ain't even messaged in like 20 minutes, man. What are we talking about here, bro?
That message was the goat. It was the goat, man. Mario even thinks he was the goat. So
all right, so who deserves it?
Pythagoras.
I pick Diesel, maybe.
Pythagoras. I'm gonna stop trolling. Go give Pythagoras.
All right, so
I thought let's debate basketball. Sorry.
Let's debate basketball. All right, so how about this? We're gonna do what the NBA. How about this? We're gonna do what the WNBA should do. We're gonna split the award between Pythagoras and Let's Debate Basketball.
All right, you praising losing right there.
We ain't doing that.
Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah,
Nevertheless, Herm, are you ready? Are you ready for your announcement, sir?
Oh,
you
yeah,
pregnant?
most definitely, bro. No, I'm not pregnant.
Oh, my bad.
But at the end of the day, the announcement I'm gonna make, man, I went to the motherland. I found a long lost brother that everybody been missing. Everybody been wondering where he's been. I found a young brother in the motherland named Young Africa.
Oh, okay.
I found Young Africa, man. And we go get together.
Wait, let her.
No, let him get his all. Let him get his all.
I found my brother. I found my brother, Young Africa, in the motherland, man. Chopped it up. And he said he want to make his return back to FYF Sports Debates. So, man, we gonna do a show. We gonna go ahead and do a show together called Full Court Press with Young Africa and Hollywood Herm.
Hey,
it's gonna debut Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Man, so Young Africa is back, y'all. Young Africa, I had to dig deep in the jungle for this brother, but he's back and he's ready to cook. Crazy. And he said he wants all the smoke.
Deep in the jungle is nuts.
Hey, he wants all the smoke with all these bums that been talking this basketball talk lately, man. He wants all the smoke.
So Herm, I want to let you know two things. One, you finna be battling.
Mine.
You finna be battling with Full Court Press over on Vanity Sports Debates. I just want you to know that. But then also, I want you to also know, I offered Africa a year supply of fufu if he came to to co-host with you. So shout out to y'all, man.
That's crazy, casual.
Bro said fufu, but not pounded yam, not jollof rice.
Hey, man, that's dope. But that's dope to listen. So catch them every Saturday, man. Listen, Full Court Press. Catch them every
And
Saturday.
catch us back again on Wednesday afternoons, 4:15.
Also,
just to watch another Mario episode. Come on now.
And also too, don't forget to subscribe to our channels in the chat. Me, Maria, True to K TV channel with Vandy Sports. Oh, I'm about to put Vandy Sports on. Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, see how True's not being professional.
What you mean not being professional? What you trying? I'm giving. You know what I mean? That's crazy. I'm about to go try to Vandy Sports. I'm about to put a link in the chat now. Go to Shop Vandy Sports if you want to see Casual and Zeno out there, cooking up out there. You know what I mean? No guys over there. Brandon and all them guys.
Not me.
You know what I mean? Go subscribe to Vandy Sports and put in the chat. Like I said, go subscribe to my channel, True to K TV. Like Maria, go subscribe to her. Maria knows best. You know what I mean? You like Memphis. Mariah knows best. If you like Memphis, WNBA content, Memphis Grizzlies content. You know what I mean? Even though listen,
she about to vibe when they
True get our retirement debate. Mariah, I mean, we technically were supposed to, but we know, man. I don't know. I'm retired, dog.
He's afraid. He's afraid. Not gonna lie.
Also, Rumble the Ring show this Sunday. Don't forget Rumble the Ring show, wrestling show. 7 p.m. I said 7 p.m. 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like I said, Herm and Young Africa, 7 p.m. Oh, Johnny, go James Kingdom. Y'all see the live? It's up. It's scheduled 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. With the exposure, Johnny. Don't be scared. I ain't listen. I ain't getting all that talkable. But listen. What else I forget? Oh yeah, Sturdy will have a channel soon. Like I said, hey man, Sturdy will have a channel soon. So stay tuned for that. I'm just making shit up. I ain't gonna hold you though, because he got to listen. Sturdy will have a channel soon. So listen, I'm just putting it out there. What else? We got to touch anything?
At some point in this lifetime, he will.
Yeah. What? Sometime he will decide that it's time.
And anything else? We got.
No. Shout out to the 140. Shout out to the 141 people that was here. Shout out to 500 people, to the 600 people that was here. Shout out to the subscribers, the new subscribers, to the chat. We appreciate y'all. And just like I True alluded to, we just definitely is not the end. It definitely is only the beginning. We got more content for y'all coming soon. I promise. But nevertheless, we out.
Stay easy.
Peace.